So, yeah. Assalamu alaikum. Yeah, assalamu alaikum. Assalamu alaikum. Salam alaikum. الليلة طبعا عندنا topic مهم جدا اللي هو بيقول the genesis of the conflict between Kiir and Akol Khor, removal of ISB chief. Yeah. Yeah, intelligence security bureau يا جماعة. So أنا بسلمكم كلكم باسم بلد بتاعنا باسم جنوب السودان. هنتكلم شوية الليلة هنغوص شوية ندخل deep we go deep to know more about why suddenly a call and who's behind this and how this group last time I talked to you guys about the power struggle. This thing is serious. وكمان حاجة ده يا جماعة يعني المؤسف جدا بقى شغل ده بقى شغل بتاع أشاعر. It's become like a clan thing, and also let's say what they call it, uh, the in-laws business. So في مستجدات كتير الليلة فيه ممكن شوية حاجات بتاع reading كده وفي فيديو كده أنا برضه بشغله. المهم this is very important, and I'm going to talk about so many things, and I will share some of the let's say documentation, or let's say videos or stuff like that, and pictures, and I have to explain those pictures. وفي حاجات we go back to 2020 to remind people, and then again to come to 2024 from July. There is also a scene there, and then we come to last week when Akol Khor was finally removed from this national security position. He's there. He's been there for long, actually, not 13 years. It's 17 years since 2007. So he's been there. So it's quite important for us to know this, and then I will allow people later to come and join. And I will be appreciative if you attend from the beginning, so you will have a clue to come and talk within this, parameter of what I'm talking about. So I appreciate you all. You're welcome. Welcome to our diversity. And let's start also with one song from our sister Mama Nancy. قلنا kanisa كده شوية ناخد بونا واحد من جيمي يلا بعدك we can proceed. Yeah, thank you.
Kaniana kaba itabiwedi rajaleana ana mabikafu asanita fimana ana baibu fijebe musada dai mijaminita ipenda kumfuta isyonde alfa omega isyonde kilala geni deita Ilana fadululenta, Ilana gedidenta, Ilana fadululenta. You are my defender, comforter, pressione. You are the Alpha and Omega. I worship you, Lord. Ilana gedidenta, Ilana fadululenta, Ilana gedidenta, Ilana fadululenta. You are my defender, comforter, bless your name. You are the Alpha and Omega. I worship you, Lord. Let the Lord be Sanaita. Umanya ubijere lukua. Zakuri kuri, alibijere mabikutaba. Ijara buna rabuna, ifutukulu. Musada mualaku. mashaki ita mabigeru ita la sawa sawa kelana geni leita la fadulu leita kelana geni leita kelana fadulu leita you are my defender comforter you are the Alpha and Omega. I worship you, Lord. I worship you. Kelana geni leita, mashaki. Kelana fadulu leita, kelana geni leita, kelana fadulu leita. You are my defender, comforter. Bless your name. You are the Alpha and Omega. I worship you, Lord. Hata fi mashakil ketiri mokta dunia ketiri awi kelana geni leita rapuna Emmanuel alamanina kelana fadulu leita rapuna kelana geni kapita rapuna Anaya leita yawe Italema fimani na Yesu Masia Kelana geni kapita rapuna fisama Kelana fadulu leita Kelana fadulu leita
Kirana fadlu later. Yeah, ده كان أخوة بتاعنا ماما نانسي. كنا نشكر كل زول اللي بيغني ترنيم جميل. أنا بنشكرها وبنشكر كمان كل المرنمين والمرنمات بتاع جنوب السودان. نمشي سريع كده لأخونا جيمي سنترلينا أريكا وغنى بتاع الوغة غناه وبعد ذلك احنا هندخل نتكلم في كلام ده لأنه مهم جدا. توبيك بتاع الليلة يا ريت ناس اللي في يوتيوب انت copy the video, copy the link, go and paste it on your page, and then the next thing you need to do, wait until it's open and then you post it عشان بعدك بيفتح فيديو كبير. So احنا هنتكلم كلام ده لأنه ما هو طبعا some people were doubting. They were saying Akol Khor ده ما بيشيلوا, Akol Khor ده ما بيشيلوا, شغل ده عمل كيف. So for you to know the dirty game في ايش شنو ده في النظام بتاع كير ما في there is no government there my friend. There is no any government there. ده شغل بس بتاع همبذا. So anyways, let's go كنا اسمع. Oops. Foto tani menjadi. Okay.
Give thanks and praise to the Most High N and I for the people of South Sudan, you know. Let's come together so we can resolve our own problems. Peace and unity is more important to our country. Anagi asado mushkila ta hakuma shuno. Kananina gi asado mushkila ta hakuma shuno. Kananina gi asado malitu majojibu salam. Kananina gi asado lifu de kulu de shuno. Kananina gi asado witu maju salam aliatu. Yakia ninagi asado witu maju salam aliatu. Kananina mazin salam tashukulu waziri. Anina mazin tifakia tashukuna rais. Anina bigata banin kalamugasi musulta wa mafi salam yake junubin bigata banin kalamugasi musulta wa mafi salam. Anina di asalu mushkila bitakum shunu Santi Gideon di asalu sa mushkila bitakum shunu Nas ikan di asalu mushkila bitakum shunu Yaki alam di asalu sa mushkila bitakum shunu Itunkulu ya siyasin ya muminin ya mutamadani Ta'alu nugani fulata kulana fi round table. Ta'alu nugani fulata kulana fi round table. Ninagale ta'alu nugani fulata kulana fi round table. Wana suma shakil tabele terna Ikhlas wa aman wana sugati atajunub kulana Zeyal junub wana suma shakil tabele terna Begel mawahid wani asalu nufus na kaman Yake mushkila da bada minwen Kalina asalu nufus na kaman Sesiyasin Kalina asalu nufus na kaman Insecurity da jahilwen Kalina asalu nufus na kaman Mutu da jahilwen Kalina asalu nufus na kaman Kerahia de jahilwen Kalina asalu nufus na kaman Kabelia de jahilwen Kalina asalu nufus na kaman Kalam fasad de jahilwen Kalina asalu nufus na kaman Yakamu wata de jahilwen Kalina asalu nufus na kaman Zulumu badun de jahilwen Anina mazin salam tashukul wazir Anina mazin tifakia tashukul naib rais Anina bigata banin kalamu kasimu sulta wa mafi salam Yake junubin bigata banin kalamu kasimu sulta wa mafi salam Ashan kita kalina jibu salam Salam al-haqiqa Salam fi baladana Salam di wahidunina Salam al-haqiqa Wa yalla narfa baladna fo Salam al-haqiqa Unarfa junubna fo Salam al-haqiqa Narfa baladna fo Salam al-haqiqa Kelina narfa baladna fo Salam al-haqiqa Narfa baladna fo Peace and unity is more important to our country.
يا شكرا كتير قناة وأخواتي. وأنا بشكر أخوي جيمي سنترالينا أوريكا. وكان في زول عنده غنى كويس، غنى عنده معنى، الترسل اللي أنا بشغله في ده في الشو هنا وكده. So anyways my brothers and sisters, الليلة في جد كتير أزاد كتير نبدأ هنا somewhere. كده just for protocol, point here, and I'm going to I will talk about here for instance. نقاط مهمة اللي أنا داير want to show it off here. نمرة واحد there is a picture of President Kiir and في ولد اسمه مديد أكين وفي General أجل أكيتش. I will show this picture and plus Nyal, and then again في Medit and Kiir himself plus his father Medit's father. And then في picture بتاع Akol Khor في reconciliation بتاع these pictures they have connection with everything, so I want to show you. And then this video بتاع appointment اللي عمله اسمه شنو ده inauguration بتاع Akech. This just want to put this down for you so you get it. And then I'll read some of when people like Medit was appointed. Medida Kane. Yeah, Hina, he was appointed. There's a lot of talk, and just bear with me today because I'm going to talk about this to explain to you. And if you go to some of my videos from 2019 until today, if you following whether in Facebook or currently in YouTube or here in Clubhouse, you will also get those information regarding the situation that is facing Kir's government or Kir's regime. So my brothers and sisters, people of South Sudan, let me also greet you today and say blessed Sunday. And I would say also good evening or good night to people in Australia, or good morning, or is it afternoon? I'm not sure. In America, and in different states, and to our people also in Africa, I want to greet you and to salute you all. To tell you that you keep it up, don't lose hope, because you have been led by people who cannot give you hope that in life. But we should not forget that things happen for reason. Things really happen for reason, and then that's why we are in this situation. Yeah. So yeah. Yeah. So this is what I want to say, my brothers and sisters. أخواني جنوبيين كده أنا ونس بعرف البسيط. القاعد في جوبا القاعدين يعملوا في جوبا ده شغل ده كلام فارغ. ده ما ناس مسؤولين، ده ما ناس اصلا دارين يغيروا وضع بتاع بلد، ده كله همبتا. كان ده ناس منو انا شايف ناس نيال ظهر في صورة حاجة فيه بيظهر في النيال ده. طبعا النيال دايما هو سلفش، بيلعب لنفسه. حاجة بيظهر فيه النيال ده أعرف بأنه ده شغل. هو كان ما عنده كيكة فيه أنسات، نفس attitude بتاعه ماشي نفس the same attitude هم ناس مجانا، نفس البيهيفير، نفس الفيتنج في المخ في التفكير بتاع نفسه. المهم كان نمشي فين. المهم my brothers and sisters, we are really being led by a doomed group of people. We are really led by thugs. We are really led by tribalists. We are led by selfish people, starting from Kir up to the last person working with him. في الجروب ده اللي انت قاعد تشوفه ده, this is very serious when we are talking about the power struggle. We mean it. ده الكلام اللي قاعد يحصل. اللي قاعد يحصل ده ما في حاجه قال في هناك في حاجه اسمه سلام. ما تسمع انه وانيجا بيجي هناك to play as a humble god, هو يعرف وسط الناس ده كله كانه ما في حاجه ثانيه، ما في حاجه ثانيه نسيها هنا. انا قدرنا اوريكم يا جماعه اللي قاعد يحصل في جنوب السودان ده. ما تقول لي في زول هناك هيجيب خبركم انتوا جنوبين. If you don't wake up for your destiny, you will remain a slave to those families, to those شغل نسيبات. لكلام الفارغ اللي قاعد يحصل ده, you will remain just like that, a slave to them. And only small puppets who want to follow them to catch some small crumbs that falling from their hands, and then you will become a dog. تبتطلع كلب زيهم. أنا نقول كلام ده بواضح، لأنه اللي قاعد يحصل ده ما في حاجة هناك من أجل مواطن بتاع جنوب السودان. ده شغل بتاع أسر، ده شغل بتاع concubines، شغل بتاع بويفرينات، ده شغل بتاع جيلفرينات، ده شغل بتاع نسيبات، ده شغل بتاع مجرمين يا عاملين نفوسهم قال قاعدين يديروا البلد. قاعد نقول كلام ده بواضح كده، لأنه لو جنوبين كانوا عارفين بأنه البلد ده هيجي يطلع يقودوه زي ده بطريقة زي ده، زي الكير قاعد يعملوا ما نسيبات بتاعه ما كونكوباينز بتاعه ما مجرمين المعام ده، كان ما في زول صور لحاجة اسمه جنوب السودان ده. لو كنا عارفين زي ده احنا كان نقول لأمريكان ده you should not even stand with the people of South Sudan by then to pressure Omar Bashir for us to become now like what? احنا we become slave in our country. What's the point fighting for the past 21 years and yet you will come and then it started you the same people eating itu jaini nag جيوبكم فاضي. انا ما اقدر نقول كلام كاب. itu jain جيوبكم فاضي ما عندكم اي حاجه. You don't have anything. The next thing you come and what you do to the people of South Sudan is left the people of South Sudan. لدرجه انه مواطن جنوبي بيتمنى انه يكون في الظل بتاع نظام بتاع اسمه شنو ده بتاع حكومات بتاع السودان ده ولا يكون في النظام بتاع حركه الشعبيه. And I'm not surprised because the SPLA, majority of the SPLA, those who joined the SPLA, majority of them were criminals. Bunch of criminals just joined the organization called SPLA. Today, now we end up with this kind of drama in Juba. And some, they will come to support and clap for failure. Why clapping for those people? And I was surprised some people were even celebrating قالوا والله أكول كور شالو برا now يا أبو زيدا ما ده شغل قبلية. I even forgot to download to load this video over here to show it to the people to call you that you're stupid. What are you celebrating? You still have the bill of national security is still there. The bill of national security is still there. What are you celebrating? You're celebrating your suffering, your failure. What are you suffering? Why are you suffering? Ask yourself. You're suffering because of what? Because of those criminals that actually picture themselves that they will change. And there are some useless people here. Can be media, can be TikTok, can be Facebook, or for Clubhouse, or whatever outlet, media there. They are praising this. Why are you praising this? Of course, some of you will jump now. Girl, they're rebel. Rebel there, I was not born a rebel. I was not born a rebel. I will only rebel against the injustices that are happening to our people. ده كلام أنا قدرنا نتكلم فيه عشان ما في زول عنده همة يجي نتلاقي يوريني بإنه إنت كان منتظر. If you're waiting for something girl, there is a change in so-called نظام بتاع كير. كلهم ديل ما تشوفهم. ده هاتوا النظام كده شوف نفس attitude اللي في الغابة ده جابوا لنا هنا. وقلنا كلام ده نفس attitude, the same attitude that was taking place in the bush, they brought it here. شفت كلام بتاع شيلات, كلام بتاع ناس قاعدين جروب, كلام بتاع شغل كيني, كلام بتاع زول ده أنا ما داير ده, أنا داير ده. So in this dilemma, then the rights of the people is no longer there. They are not looking for that. And for us, they will come and attack us. And those tanin el muktomon tabanin del mumu monkey del bodilo little crumbs, they will come and insult Teresa. They will come and install, and they will come and insult Bulldozer, Edward, Dominic, Munu, Kulu. They will come after all this. Nas Junkur, Nas Munu, Beji wara Junkur, Beji wara Teresa, Beji wara Munu. They will come after us. Instead, we are opening your eyes. You see, Mafis all their positions. People like us, we are actually, now we are satisfied. My in position is the odd that when we voted for this country, that this country should continue and people should be provided service. My brothers and sisters, the meaning of having a government means that government has institution. Institution will be functional to provide you service of security, of roads, of school, everything for you, so you will be productive to pay tax. But yet they are not providing anything. They are not paying you salary. They are not doing anything. Celebrating for us, for your misery. Some people need to think twice. الحاجة اللي قاعد يحصل ده كلام خطير جدا في قضية بتاع جنوب السودان. Let's go. I want to show you some of the pictures. When I'm talking about someone called Medit, I mean this person here. للناس في YouTube, I mean this person here. When he was appointed as a chief chief administrator in the office of the president. By then, when I'm talking about this person. That Abu, President Kir Funus, former President Kir, and then the guy next to him, I'm talking about this. Ismu Madida Ayeda, Akin. There's all Danaga de Kalam. If you hear later when we talk about, I talk about this. They are all Anagasset, they can put YouTube the henna. I know there is a lot of talking in this, and it's very important. Yes, so just option. Yeah. So shall I best sort Tego should request bulldozer? Okay, thank you. So my brothers and sisters, yeah, Nas Aljo has YouTube Anagasset Zolda. Anagasset Zolda. Yeah, so hina another Zamana Mutalehum, I just lay down the protocol from the beginning. Ana Borikum Shunul Gadiasel. La Davara. Dag ismu al come from America, al Mashi from America, dag ismu Ramadan. Dag ismu Ramadan. So akhwani wa akhwati, we have to start somewhere. We are talking now about the genesis of the conflict between Kiir and Akol Khor, and removal of him from that position. Now they bring Akech, General Akech. So now bringing General Akech, do you think this thing just came out of blue? No. The process started here when this guy was appointed. And then I will let you know who later now playing the game. And to tell you that the system of Kiir is just everything, يعني كله شغل بتاع خيانة, you know. They are not working as a team. To be in a system, you need to work as a team. Even to be in an organization, you need to work as a team in order for this government or this organization to go ahead, to have a word from one heart, from one mind, from one mouth. It's very important to work as a team. In the system of Kiir, you don't see this. Even in SPLM itself, there is nothing called organization. It's become an organization of gossip. It become an organization of a tribal agenda. Not only tribal agenda, clanism. You see, when we reach the level, we diverted even from tribe, and now we're working as a clans. Yani هن شغالين هناك عشائر, عشيرة بتاع فلان, عشيرة بتاع فلان, عشيرة بتاع فلان, عشيرة. This is what this situation has reached. My brothers and sisters, let me start first. This guy here, Medit, he's been appointed in July in the office of the president. But if you ask yourself, who actually make this lobby? Because everything is about lobby for them. I have to make a lobby to bring somebody in that position and to make sure if I go there, I will clean up أي زول اللي كان عنده علاقة مع زول ده أنا بطلعه برا بغض النظر, regardless if that person is helping or not. I have to remove him out. This is how they are doing things. This guy here, if some of you go back to some articles, I just want to go to the genesis when this guy was appointed, and I want to connect this for some of you if you come across this whatever in South Sudan global.com. You know, this sorry, this one is still not opening. Let me open it here. Yes, here. Yes. You see, if you check out this video, I'm connecting something then to bring you Ashan Kalam Deji. President Kiir replaced his office chief administrator with General Akol Khor's long-time rival. And by the way, who played this card to bring this person here? This is Nial Deng. That's why you're seeing Nial Deng is happy, because now at least at the end he concluded his dirty game to bring his people who are also those people are opponent working inside there to block everything. The show, and I'm just explaining to you. I'm not standing with any side. I'm just explaining to you and to know what is going on. Ashan ita na matashil kurak bidaka jogotin de internet titsakit magis maga jogod de masing ita we gatagan ita mobsud. Ashan ayano filan ita lazim, you have to know you're not gonna get anything unless kan finas tanin kita follow me here fi bet. Illa lo finas tanin bida follow me here fi bet. That's why you guys are celebrating. But in our case, as the people of South Sudan, the vast majority of people of South Sudan who are suffering, there is nothing to celebrate about. There is nothing actually to make you to jubilate. Nothing. Because at the end of the day, who are those people who are eating? Are those bunch of criminals, bunch of thugs, bunch of elites who are there, and you as a South Sudanese, you are not benefiting anything. Kalam Farik said. So my brothers and sisters, that was in July 23rd, this article. President Salva Kiir sacked the chief administrator in his office, Mr. Lul Kur, and appointed Daniel Madid Malek Akwin. عشان كده انا اديته باسم بتاع مديد ده اسمه دانيال في الصورة ده Daniel Medit Malek Akwin as his new office chief administrator, according to the Republican decree read on SSBC TV on Monday night. That was when, in July. Who actually played that role? Nial Deng. Nial Deng اشتغل شغل ده عشان كيف انه to bring this individual here to block Akol Khor not to have now connection. عشان انت تشوف في ناس ثانيين بيشتغلوا كيف ده نفسه النيال اللي كان عمل نفسه ده يضرب كف لمجازف في اسم شنو هناك قال ده نفسه النيال واحد a very selfish person. And not only that, you guys will get surprised. عشان كده انا قاعد لكم ده حكومه بتاع نسيبات وحكومه بتاع شنو بتاع concubines وحكومه بتاع حراميه وانا بسميهم زي لانه those people has actually squandered the wealth of the people of South Sudan for themselves. People are suffering. People of South Sudan are seriously suffering. Imagine now US has to release money. US has to release money for humanitarian, and yet we have those criminals. Why do I call them criminals? I mean those criminals. Don't worry. But if you get angry, and you get angry, please shoot yourself. Then you're one of them. Then I mean you. Because the list of the 75 plus if you go to the saga, the Zura saga, the Munu saga, you will find this is all wealth with Sudan. So that's why I call them like that. Mr. Daniel Madid Malek Akwin, his brother, and other members of his community become uh, allegiance in protected conflict and inquire with the National Security Service. بتعرف منو جاب زول ده هنا؟ أنا لسه بمشي لكم ده أقول ده اسمه شنو نيال ده. And National Security, yes. Director of National Security Akol Khor Quach. Medit's brother Akok. أنا داير نجيب لكم صورة ده عشان نجيب لكم براها. أنا I'm going to show you the picture. Akok ده كان ده أكو ولا ده relation بتاعه كده. شوف Medit ده ويندو إلاغا عنده relation مانيال دين. لكن أنا بعرف ده شكل نسيبات ولا ده شكل أهل. لكن عنده connection. Now look at the Akok اللي أنا قاعد أقرأ ده. زول ده قال لابس مديد ده قاعد يسلم لأكول في الصورة ده كان there is a reconciliation. انت بتشوف في الصورة دي ناس غرغوري فيه ناس منو انت بتشوف ناس مونتويل انا ما اعرف كم مشوا ده كان reconciliation بتاع ناس منو أكول كور مع الزول ده اللي هو برادة بتاع مديد ده اللي هو دانيال مديد اكوين ده زول ده لابس شكله كانه لابس لبس ايش شنو ده بيسموه نيفي ده شكله سمين ده يا زول ده انا قاعد اقرا اسمه هنا ده يا في صوره عشان just to give you a proof. Medit's brother Akok Malek Akwin, who had been vocal against the arbitrary arrest of the members of his community, was unlawfully arrested and detained in Blue House. He was later released owing to community pressure on General Akol Khor Kuch. Medid and his father made President Salva Kiir prior to his appointment. They are هنا. أنت بتشوف مديد هنا يا صورة ده شوف. They are مديد مع أبوه. ده مديد ده يا مع أبوه هنا. عشان انتوا جنوبين مرات انتوا دارين اي حاجة يجيبوا أجدا بدليل. His appointment came after burying the hatch with General Akol Khor Koch. He revealed this on his Facebook timeline. On behalf of the family and on my own behalf, he said on behalf of family, on my own behalf, I would like to inform the general public of differences between General Akol Khor Kuch and Akok Malek Akwin were brought to an end today through the community mediation. Community mediation they are sura da. They are community mediation da. Ita شايف انه كده شوف. This is what I don't like. You guys disagree. You have your personal grievances. These personal grievances, you bring it to the system. Now become part of system. Whenever there is this grievances and this, stabbing people from their back, who are those who are going to suffer here? Are the citizen. جنوبين. أصل جنوبين ما بيعرف بأنه في مشاكل زي ماشي. لكن بسبب بتاع مشاكل بتاعهم ده, now the people of South Sudan have to bear. Yeah, the gathering community they are referring to. Between General Akol Khor and Akok Malek Akwin were brought to an end today through community mediation. We thank General Akol for accepting the call of the community and that of the family. Medit posted to his Facebook. This is what I want to say. I'm reading here the South Sudan Global. Kalam da kullu khato detail de hina. Yala look, my brothers and sisters. This is the beginning. This is the beginning of the initiation of how to destroy Akol Khor. ده شغل بتاعهم لانه الجماعه ده كله طبعا هم جايين من المنطقه داك بتاع ايش شنو ده بتاع وراب ده هم شغالين شغل انا بحفر لك غفره وانت حفر لك غفره ده بيقى بجد ده بيقى بجد very bad والله. And then here Daniel Medit hails from Apuk Jawir community of Tony. اسمع كلام ده كويس. South County زول ده ومن نفسه ده نفسه اتجاهات بتاع ناس نيال دين. أكول كور ومن Northern Toin كويس. and I really think ناس ديل تاميريا ده الهم خطوا details ده كله عشان أي زول يعرف. You see عشان for you to know شغل ده بيجا شغل بتاع clan ما بيجا tribe بس. The poor tribe now is being marginalized by a smaller group of individuals within some clans. عشان إذا ده لازم تعرف إنه شغل ده وصل كيف. Okay. Again were brought to an Daniel Medit hails from Apuk, Jewir community of Tong, South County, the same community as activist Maurice Mabur Awujok. Karena give surah to Maurice Mabur. Itu some of you always listen that I was also campaigning for his arrest. Unlawful arrest. Taban he was kidnapped from Kenya, brought through Uganda. From there, he was brought to national security detention. So this guy, he's an activist. Yes, he's a lawyer as well. He was also they were actually going after Akol Khor writing. But of course, Akol Khor, they are mushkila bita junubin kullu. Even Kiir doesn't want, he doesn't want to be criticized. Akol Khor, the same thing, doing wrong thing, he doesn't want to be criticized. The same thing with all those so-called leaders. Now, Maurice Mabur picture bita ya awzede ashan tushufu. He was, some of you always see that I campaign for his release. During the time when he was doing all this, during the time when he was doing all of this, he was writing, yes, he has right to criticize Akol Khor, but he's also doing it deliberately. Akol, in my opinion, Akol has no right also to kidnap him, to bring him to national security detention. In my humble opinion, not only humble opinion, legally, this is power abuse. And this is, thank you. This is power abuse. Because you have power, now you're doing, this is the same thing what Kiir is doing, what all of them are doing. Dir Gorgori, Nialdeng, Nas Munu, Nialdeng kan Munu, kan Nialdeng, Nas Munu, yom wa Nialde Shakla. Del kullum, den Nas Majanga God, den Nas Munu, del Shakla, ma Shaklo. Del kullum kan gadin fi reasat bita Nas Gareng bas, ma fi haja. ما قاعدين شاكلوا قاعدين زي ناس مهننين كده. شوفوا كيف ناس الشاكلوا جد يا الليله they are not getting anything. لكن ديل اللي كان قاعدين في رئاسات زي رجال مهننين ديل يا واسع قال they are benefiting. So my brothers and sisters, this Maurice Mabur Awujok who كمان طبعا ده كله link together the same way what Garguri is doing now. في page بتاعه اللي هو عمل custody South Sudan 79 ده. أنا شايف some people they just go and copy everything and you're spreading lies, propaganda. That page is only for propaganda. So my brothers and sisters, now Maurice Mabur, the same community as the activist Maurice Mabur Awujok, who is still being unconstitutionally held in the national security jail on the orders of General Akol Khor. According to his Facebook post, Medit had been a staunch supporter of طبعا انت بتعرف طوالي بين هو واقف ده كلهم تيم واحد. ده منو عمل شغل ده كله المجهز شغل ده نيال وانا هوريكم بعدين لانه those people need to be exposed. لا Akol Khor نافع لا أكيد ده ذاته الجابو ده جنرال أكيد ده لا كيرو لا ده دول كلهم they are working for their own business. Here the observers could not decipher or whether Medit appointed come as a result of bargaining shift with General Akol Khor or whether it is reaccommodated by the President Kir. No. That was Aluo Medide was brought there the lobby bita fi nas معينين شغل بتاع community جماعة بتاع community أجاب مورز أجا لازم في مديد ده ومعه نيال بالذات نيال ياو اشتغل شغل ده عشان كيف إنه زول ده يمشي to block أكول عنده قريب كان ده 7 شهر ولا كان بقى ما عنده access لبريزيدنت كير. ده شغل بتاع منو؟ ده شغل بتاع ده شغل بتاع منو؟ Yeah, sorry. Yeah. Yeah. So, another نقول شنو؟ عشان for you to know, my brothers and sisters, how these things, عشان don't think that it a Junubi, don't think that this disagreement is because of you. No, there is nothing there for you. This is just a personal gain. حاجات بتاع community معين كده، جروب معين في 3 داخل كلان هناك يا مستفيدين. even في انت كما شايف داخل كلان ده تلقى 2 3 يا مستفيدين. The rest of the people are not. So لغز ده لازم يفردقوا واحد واحد عشان انتوا تعرفوا يا اخواني الجنوبيين. And then now it's clear مديد ده جابوا منو؟ جابوا شغله to block أكول كور. والله قصة ده. It raised eyebrow if the appointment are detached. Indeed, including, if it is because the appointment after has appoints father as a spiritual connection or especially connected with the president. طبعا الناس كله شغالين بجد بتاع كجورو كده بينبدوا كلام الفاضي ده. المهم كلام ده قرب. General Akol Khor has had deep-rooted conflict with the members from every section of the Dinka Jiang community and become their horror due to the atrocities committed on their fathers, mothers, and so on. طبعا ده بيجي كمان زيادة بتعمله هنا. Son and daughters at the informs Blue House, the main national security detention center in Juba, among other detention center. So now, Akol Khor has arrested the people of South Sudan, but Akol was not doing this by himself. This is the shokol Kir there. The shokol Kir there. Hatta even arrest bita اسم شنو ده؟ بتا كاليستو ده. انت كان جيت مشيت في تلقى ده Akol برا. كله ده لهم فيه including President Kir. I don't want to go deep into that currently. لأنه في كلام تاني كده داير وصولوا تحت بس. So كلام ده كله عشان just to let you know, my brothers, I don't want to go اسم شنو ده beyond. You can see the girl is here at the end, girl. It is not only in South Sudan where unchecked and unquestionable a character like Akol Khor, girl, he drunk with the power, uses state power to settle personal ventures and egos with the members of the community through unwarranted severance, arrest, detain, and extrajudicial killing activities. They are talking la Akol Khor. What about Aleo ma katal nas fiton yinak na manu governor? Mahum katal nas, was he arrested? Silver Care killed the people of South Sudan door to door. Was he arrested? Was President Kiir arrested? People were killed door to door in 2020. In many incidents that actually occurred. Have you itu amaltu haja, itu ma amaltu haja. So anyways, my brothers and sisters, kadena nimshi fi tani de seri and huwa tani de to will. This one the Tony short break within the TSBW, an important message to South Sudanese all over. If you go through this, انت بتعرف انت بتعرف يا هو شغل بتاع وساخه القديم شده شنو. I will just انا بمشي في مقتطفات عشان نكمل باقي كلام. انا just want to connect those dots. Let me take this picture بتاع موريس موبور ده نشيله برا. ترى نمشي تاني. ده احنا نرجع لارتيكل في نياماليبيديا في ديسمبر 6 2020. if you go في كلام هنا في مجموعة اسمه نيال دينج بويز. نيال دينج بويز ده يا مديد ده is one of them. مديد ده الكير جابو ده is one of them. Why I am bringing this عشان اقدر نوريكم انه how this power struggle. Last time when I was making أنا عملت part 1 part 2 ده, when I was talking about this I know what was going on in there. وهي حاجة عنده زمن بتاعه. Okay, if you go up there انت بتعرف قال هنا كلام ده بيقول شنو. قال we like to inform our patriotic citizen that group call itself Nial Deng or Nial's Boys, which consists of the youth mainly from Tony community, are campaigning for installation of Honorable Nial Deng Nial. شوف ما هو اصلا غرغوري ده زول اللي اسمه غرغوري ده دارين برضو يخطوا نيال ذاته ودار ده هو شغال فيهم. انا قاعد اوريكم انه باور ستراجل ده ما ساكت. باور ستراجل ده ما ساكت. الكعب انه هسه اتجاهات مجموعه ديل في اتجاه زي بتاع تونيو محلات ديل هم طبعا مقسمين لكن نيال ذاته عنده نيه مش دي واكيزين اكول كور. اكول كور سياس اكول كور عنده نيه ودار باور فم منو هناك ما دار باور. ما ناس كل بي they like the problem here they like power but they don't know how to deliver. They are مشكلة بتاعهم. This is what I want to say. Can they Nial? Can they Kiir? Can they Munu? Bring all of them. لأنه they don't have this in nature. ما عندهم ده حقيقة دارين يقولوا. They cannot deliver, but they like power. They are hungry for power. They want to be in that position. See what Kiir is doing. Look how Kiir has turned this country to become what? بلد ده بقى زي لعبة. It become a laughable thing all over. No wonder President Paul Kagame was describing our country. Even he didn't want to mention the name, but you will know. Alela na kanja mash kan zol gadi woni yala gadi point haja na lapsu gumasha na lapsu style bitashara na nendo bontolona na lapsu teriga la na mashibo ana barf da ugasit niana. This how is describing us. Nas janin ناسك ماشيين عريانين وشنو ده مشكله. لكن بيقدر to provide service لا ده عشان نقدر نقول يا جماعه the chief administrator ده ما بس يا الخطوه في مكتب تاكير ده ما يا برا انا بجيكم بعدين. ما قلت لك شغل ده بيجي مع شغل نسيبات مع شغل كونكو باينز وشغل ده طبعا في ناس ما دارين language but we say it لانه you guys need to learn in a hard way. My brothers قال هي Nial Deng or Nial's Boys, which consists of youth mainly from Tony community, are campaigning for installation of Honorable Nial Deng Nial as the President of Republic of South Sudan. طبعا في فترة الكير بكون أيام ده اللي هو ماشي علاج ده ما قال بولميل يا دارين خطو برا في زول تاني شغال تهد وزرع الناس بتاعه هناك وناس بتاعهم شغالين إنه يطيروا زي ما هم طيروا أكول هسه لازم كمان هم يشتغلوا عشان يثبتوا وجودهم. عشان كده أخونا أنا بجي أوريكم فيديو بتاع ده أخير عشان تعرفوا بعد ده. Okay, campaigning the installation of the Nial Deng Nial as the President of Republic of South Sudan has embarked on serious media campaign to mobilize supporters and blackmail fellow Ton's son and daughters who have refused to buy the idea of toppling the democratically elected president. They come on, Allah is it they are the president democratically elected. Since 2011, we didn't have any election. Kiir was elected in the former Sudan. Anything happened in former Sudan finish هنا. قانون ده ما بيشتغل كده. ده هاتوا جابوا شغال بعصر رجع. ده هاتوا قانون شغال بعصر رجع ده. والله لكن. The group consists of Kelemen Deng Akech, Morris Mobor, Wijok Asma. مش أنا جبت لكم صورة بتاع موريس ده. امشي. بول ديل ده أو ناس البرضو ساهموا. بول ديل ومعه ناس the former governor الجاب ورابي state ده اسمه منو ده اسمه هنا جور كونغورا روب مع ناس لويس ني. ده الناس اللي اشتغلوا انه كيف مزايد some of the elders of the تون يمون يشتغلوا الشغل بتاعهم ما تون كله ناس تون ساوس شوية هنا وهناك. أقول طبعا من تون نوس هم اشتغلوا كلام ده كله عشان يجيبوا زول ده محله ده يجيبوا زول اسمه أكيد ده. وده شغل كمان شنو اللي اشتغل فيه كتير اللي هو زول اسمه نيال دين يشتغل في الشغل ده. هو جاب مديد وهو جاب ده عشان كيف يطيروا ده. لكن قرقوري ده كير جابه طبعا ده جابوه زي ده عشان كيف طبعا ده زول كير بقى ما يعرف شنو قاعد يحصل جوا هناك. أنا نمشي كده والله جيسس. بول ديل قوم مايكل طبعا بول ديل قوم ده ود صغير يعني. ومايكل اجي ده فنتنياليج ولا اسمه شنو. مريال قومك موين ارو. دكتور طبعا انا عارف دكتور في تاني هنا دكتور رياك جوك مجوك. عندك ايمانويل يول مجون اكوك ملك queen among the others is engaged in consistent rumor emerging and manufacturing of the harmful propaganda on social media platform. انتوا عارفين الكلام ده شغل media. تشوف أصي يومين ده يعني ما قال يومين ده for the past let's say from 2019 or even more beyond that there is a lot of pages. Majority of those pages are fake, are only created just for propaganda, to pass an agenda, to tarnish the image, to do that. That's why you see sometimes there is some pages just مشغولين بس against they are شغل هم شغالين فيه. But you know, for my opinion, وساخات بتاعنا اللي هم بيعملوا ده بنجيبوا برا هنا نورين للناس. This intention is to cause the social disorder which they could exploit to install نيال دين نيال. عشان كده انتوا شايفين نيال طبعا موسود زول واقف كده زول شفت الزول ده الكتف فوق كده ده في هناك كسلان في المقطع. And then people like also they were trying to bring people also politicians from different communities. يعني عندك زي زول مثلا زي تاماندين Dengai as also president and vice president respectively as we write this letter. طبعا أنا بزر نمشي لكم. So on the 30th, this on November 30th 2020 sorry, the group wrote a letter. Itu kan تذكر letter ده letter اللي كان طالع قال بتاع تونيو شنو زمن ده في 2020. I am sure some of you actually go through it. احنا طبعا قرينا جزء منه كان زمن ده. That letter ما fake. This is part of the propaganda. لأنه they actually mobilize some of the elders. زي ناس زول زي اسمه شنو لويس أني طبعا ده member ده كان هاجر secretary general بتاع. Yes, you see. So the letter طبعا كان مكتوب منه the organization of the Greater Tone social and political affairs. كان مكتوب بتايتل ده. I don't want to go too much. طبعا هم قالوا شنو كمان هنا قال هنا كده نمشي فيه سريع عشان ممكن to give an idea in this paragraph here. On November 30th 2020 the group wrote a letter and firstly social and political affairs to get details, I mean, to get a wider uh, reachship. Malicious distrust and maximum confusion in the government. The narrative is in the letter, the narratives in the letter Yeah, we got it back. Oh my god. So now we got back, my brothers and sisters. This thing is very important and I appreciate your patience. So let's go back again. And then they said here, let me read because I was reading. On the November 30th, 2022 or 2020, sorry, the group wrote a letter and firstly described it to be TSBW, the organization taking care of the Greater Tonj social and political affairs. To get wider readership, the malicious letter details the group's evil intention against the country to cause distrust and maximum confusion in the government. The narrative in the letter were falsely attributed to His Excellency James Waniga, Honorable Louis Lobong, General Louis Lual Wek Gum, Honorable Martin Elia Lomoro, Brigadier General Bona Gong, General Benjamin Bol, Mel, and many others, patriotic sons of this country. The list is too long. Maybe some of you came across that letter. I'm sure 100%. Anyways, this to tell you, group del kullu ay haja gani shuru. Today you see they are going after somebody. Tomorrow they are going after this. Tomorrow they are going after this. You have to know this is the business. In another attempt to ignite public uproar and disturb relative peace in the country about 2 weeks ago, Tamande in 2020, Nial Deng Boys or Nial Deng or Nial Boys wrote a confusing open letter addressing to the president. Letter that day jama dokulu hajat fi made deliberately they are shogol al-mashi they alti gantu shufu natija btada. So this power struggle bada min zaman da bayitu even beyond taban to arfin tanin de kan fi gaba ina. Okay. Wrote a confusing letter addressing to the president. Almost all the point the boys touched were laughable. By the way, Dr. Riak Gok Majok is an old man, older than Honorable Nial, but he referred to be called Nial's boy. The boys described the TSBW as a loose organization that has no ownership, but went on to list more than 20 names of the organization employees with their jobs titles. So, why I'm reading this? To keep everyone in the loop about Honorable Nial and his boys' efforts to confuse the country and destroy the president's stronghold such as Tony. It must be recalled that President Silva Kiir had promised the Tonj community that the governmental the national seat of Warab state would go to Tonj. Ya Jama, ana maruf. There too, government seat has always to be for one community. So the national security, director of national security position, always need to be for Tonj. Defi to dawla zina. Ana baaruf benu the position that meant for certain community in such area, it's only zaman takan indak dawar geography. Your people will elect their son or their son from the area from mahal bitam to present them as a member of parliament. Lakin to know gal position bita ajadeda director of national security become a Tonj position. That's why I'm telling you this is not a government. This is not a government, for God's sake. Oh, Jesus. Here, girl, Tonj expected one of her sons to be appointed by the president. All of a sudden, the president detached Tonj's son and appointed Major General Bona Panek Biar from Gogrel. They should know that. They should know that. Some people they really need to be banned from government position. They don't know What is the government? Government is not a assembly of a community. It's not an assembly of community. It's an assembly of politicians. Now to pass the agenda of their organization. Manifesto bitakum shunu, johar bita shogol bitakum kan shunu. And then again, girl, the Tony community was left desperate, blue and faceless after their own son uh, disrupted and divert Warab state governational chance to Gogrial in an apparent attempt to uproot the president's influence in Tony and also gain the political ground in Gogrial that could help thrust him to the presidential seat. So, my brothers and sisters, you can see now the issue now. خليك بتاع أسد قاعدين يقولوا ده لكن ده أورينا إيه the issue now is between Tony North and Tony South. In this regard, if you look at it, but this is only those useless politicians. It's got nothing with the ordinary people, ordinary citizen. Again, untouchable and undoubtable, the long political marginalization of the Tony community in Warab state. Tebe Jama, what is this marginalization? What is this marginalization? Akol Khor relation. ما في وفي اسم شنو ده أودين في ناس كتار even نيال ده ما كان قاعد هناك ده من وين يعني لازم يشيلوا تون ساوث تون نورث تون this. What about other communities then? كان بيجا شغل ده بتاع communities. What about other communities in other areas? والله حاجة إنت ذاتك بتستغرب. So my brothers, كلام ده كتير. Let me go from here. أيوة. It's not news that Niall Deng and his followers plotted to overthrow the president and take over the leadership of the country. The people are aware of it as has become an open topic of the conversation in the public gathering and on the street. We call upon Niall Deng, who is trying to slip into the presidential seat by all possible means to wait for the election. It's an election mahasal, thank God. It doesn't need a rocket scientist to understand the shady politics of Nial and Taban. The public is also Taban in 2020. Why I'm reading this just to link you with after 4 years, Hassel. The public is also cognizant of the reacting chemistry between the Nial and the rebel leader Paul Malong Awan. Now this is connection. One, I want to surprise you people. Nial Deng, finance and some people are saying, oh, the removal of Akol Khor, so the Biani Kalas Malong Haiji or Nial Deng is also against Tumaini, if you guys don't know. He's just pretending. He's against Tumaini. لأنه شايف إنه جماعة بتاع Tumaini ده تانين دل كان جا بيجامل له كمان شنو مضايقات لأنه the issue of seniority of the SPLM. The issue of seniority will push him out. So this is also to let you know. For those who hey ناس تانين قال والله هسه خلاص جان. No. كلام ده ما صح. Every time Niall visits Nairobi, he meets with Paul Malong during peace negotiation in Rome. Niall and Malong held lengthy side discussion on the return of the Malong to Juba in order to help him, Niall, to get rid of president allies and subsequently throw the president. Their meeting was longer than a forum meeting. This is why Malong tied his return to a firing of Obote Mamour, General Akol Khor, or Dr. Dew Motok, among others, loyalists of the president. The operation is dubbed SPLM reunification on blindfold the president, given the unrealistic condition of General Malong to return to Juba. Kalam Depta 2020 Yamadama 2014. Niall is frustrated. Malong won't be in the country soon. Therefore, he recently delegated Ambassador Bolwek to go to Nairobi to persuade General Paul Malong to report himself to Juba without condition or any appreciated agreement. Nial pay three Anamar of Gruje Kansa, gal $300,000 dollars for General Malong's preparation to come to Juba. Okay. طبعا كلام ده خلاص قرب ينتهي لأنه is very important this one. The good news is Niall Deng and Niall's boys intensify their presidential campaign to unseat Silva Kiir. They face resident from many people who describe Niall as woko political and and a useless. Sorry, this is not my writing. A useless man who neither deliver at the national level nor contribute anything to his community, but who, when fired from the government position, run to the Europe, uh, to Deva, France, uh, French fries with lamb chop, followed by a few glasses of red wine mixed with tequila, then watches football match on TV until he falls asleep. The routine continue the following. Uh, Since his election as a national MP in 2010, Niall never visited his constituency but has visited Europe 13 times. Unlike his father, Niall doesn't associate with his people, he eats alone. The boys, the boys' campaign slogan is Niall is not corrupt. Also, they call Niall the SPLM heavyweight to totally disregard the president in his sacrifice for the country. Well, the TSB, أنا طبعا قاعد أقرأ كلام ده purposely, will never let Tone community be uh, uh, condoned with a series of lies. There is a quick look of some of the untold corruption of Niall in the last 6 months. Oh, Niall is corrupt, and we know that. You guys don't need to go all about it. So, my brothers, it was a Smito Kalam. This is very important. Niall not only look, Niall only did not contribute in bringing a cage, did not contribute in only to bring Daniel Medit again. He also bring his sister-in-law, Lily Adiu. Lily Adiu Martin Manyelda, the in-law bita Nial Ujabu Hinak, to come and work to pass his agenda. As a Lily, she's working there, that's the agenda bita Shunuda, bita Nial Deng. So look, when I read to you document al-awwal, and I looked at this picture here, Malaysia Shangivel Jagata, this picture here, just to connect to you the dots. This picture of reconciliation, this is the beginning. This is the beginning of how Nial Deng now is had encroached to how to deal with Akol Khor. لأنه هدف بتاعه ينتهي من أكول، لأن أكول من منطقة بتاعه من تون، فهو ما قادر، هو لازم يجيب ناس بتاعه. عشان كده هو جاب this guy that hacking Akol Khor. Here you see him. This is Daniel Madid. There هو chief administrator in the office of President Kiir. There هو. And then the guy طبعا ده في reconciliation ده يا هو زول ده لا ده هنا في reconciliation. That's the other document that I was reading. وفي حاجة تاني، أكول كور طبعا انتوا عارفين يا جماعة، أكول كور was a commissioner of Tony North from 2004 until 2005. After Louis Anei Modudu was fired by Dr. John Garang. Akol Khor. عشان كده بعد ذاك Akol Khor جا بدأ من 2007 until 2024, last week when he was fired. And then كده احنا نجي هنا في حاجة بتاع اي راديو ده. No bad soldier but a bad commander, says General Akol Khor. If you guys can remember one of his video, I even criticized about this video here. And then here he said that the director of General of Internal Security Bureau has said it is always a bad commander who create a bad soldier in the army, in the armed force. Kalam ده قاصد بقى منو؟ انتوا عارفين كلام ده ما يفسروا لكم اي حاجه. ها باقي ده تمو خيال. ده قاصد هنا منو؟ Then you will know. General Akol Khor says once a commander is not professional and well mannered, there is no way a soldier will be good and professional. He's speaking on the Tuesday in Myanmar community in Abyei administrative area, where the fact funding committee on the ANET is. Akol Khor says soldiers were turning into criminal due to the failure of the commanding officers to control them. After independence, we left what we have been fighting for, and we started doing what is not right, said General Akol Khor. No soldier is bad. The bad person is the commander. Once commander is bad, definitely he or she will have a bad soldier. He stated that no soldier has been behaved right after the country gained its independence. President Silva Kiir has in the past accused the police and other organized force of being behind night robberies in Juba and other town in the country. What's this thing is giving you? To tell you بأنه في serious power struggle. Somebody لازم يوصف لزول تاني بطريقة تاني. كويس؟ Some officers have been accused and charged with a serious crime related to the killing, rape, and destruction of civilian properties in the areas like Yei. The Minister of Defense, Kwal Manyang, described some of the members of the organized force as weak headed for using their weapon to terrorize civilians. So I want to ask, when National Salvation Front is this? When Musha called Manyang Bitakondo describe Allah like and to hear with the word beta National Salvation Front. Yeah. But some observers believe that some soldiers commit night crimes because of their poor living condition, as the government offered them little salary that is paid irregularly, sometime after nearly 6 months. This time around is this is 21 months. So, the another Norikum, Akol Khor is been in that position for 17 years, not for 13 years. لانه بعد ما هو كان من 2004 لحد في فتره بتاع 2005 لانه لويس اني واحد لويس اني ده طبعا يكونايت توجذر معاه مجموعه بتاع جماعه بتاع وراب هناك برضه ما في وراب بس في تون هناك هم ياو عمل الشغل ده كويس. كان نمشي قدام. So طبعا لسه الكلام ده نمشي قدام. Yes, sorry because I stated أجاد. So there was from those group الساهم انه يجيبوا زول ده. طبعا انتوا some of you can remember اللي هو اخونا اسمه شنو ده General Aleo. General Aleo طبعا he's been like he was fired from his position. Aleo, when he was fired from position, according to information that also reached to him, that the people like Akol Khor was behind his what his firing. Why? Because Akol was not happy with the way that Aleo was also fire squadding people. He turned the community to become very, hostile against themselves. Akol Batariga Betao, he also by then mobilized some of the elders from the community to make kind of move. Kada shuf kalam bita communities udaya haja. Shufta politicization of the community is a very dirty game. Will end up with this kind of situation. Alamna fida. Somehow he mobilized those people to make يعني يعمل تأثير في كير عشان يعمل firing ل أجر ليو كان غلطان. كان جاي الحقيقة اللي هو غلطان بما انه كلهم غلطانين لكن اي مشكلة بتاع جماعة they will make a mistake and they don't want to be corrected. That's the problem. That's a big issue. Now he was fired. He later learned that Akol is behind it with some of few individuals from the community. That he was fired there. He was taken out. Kev Taban, when he was fired, he came now to Juba. He started going around in some of the events. He's talking ill about Akol Khor. Of course, Akol Khor, as usual, he's very sensitive to what? To when people are talking about his name. They like to make mistakes, but they don't want to be criticized. He was not happy. After Kaman Leo Alena Mashi Garid he was talking. Akol was not happy about this. Somehow Akol yani Kalamda waja Akol Shadid. There was one guy, this guy went there to Leo. He wanted to assassinate Leo. It was said that it was Akol, but later on it wasn't actually Akol. Laanu Zatu Leo was not in the house by then. When this guy came, Leo was not there. So anyway, Leo heard this. He thought this is now Akol Khor. He's the one who sent this person to come and and eliminate him. He himself took his gun. Now to want to go where to Akol Khor. As you people, some of you, Nasa Security Bar, Akol no gadi num fi bed at Mara. No gadi num fi bed. Zoltani Besal Teresa Tarif Kalando in Narf. Okay, Nar whether Kef can Kalamdo Jabe telephone Dalagin or Lejakef, we know. So anyway, I'm responsible for whatever I'm saying here. So what happened? Then Akol now asma Kalamdo to serious the power struggle Gadem Shinagde. Nas del Mabem for Yahkum. Now this guy want to go Garu Mashil command to go Shal Musadas without the Remshila Akol. People talk to him خليه كلام ده وكده زول المشى هناك ده زول المشى لو داري يمشي يقتلوا ده داري يعملوا assassination ده زول ده بس ماشي ده من ده بس زول ده he is doing this to get a favor from Akol, to show Akol that he is loyal, but he went there from himself. تعرف يا في ناس ثانيين همجين زي ما انت شايف مرات احنا كان when we criticize كير في كتار ناس بيجي في فيسبوك هنا او في كلاب هاوس هنا في تيك توك they will come and insult us. Some of them, yes, they are sent by Jama bita Kir. Like in others, they are just doing this, to get a favor. They all listen to Billy Luke. Na big example, and a simple example is Billy Luke. Billy Luke da basi anita to shuf into zol. Yani ara mungkin aku tu kategori bita shunu da. Bisa mu shunu da. So this is what happened. Later on, he was advised by some people that he shouldn't go. So now you have to know Akol Khor here now has so many enemies from his area. That's why you have Nialdeng, you have Aleu, and you have Akok da Aku bita Daniel Medida Ken. Da huma da bordu taban da na manamalu musalaha fi sura da what you're seeing here, musalaha reconciliation bita manamalu da. Now Daniel is being brought there, but he's working for who? for Nial Deng. Lanu Nial Deng yajabu who yakun in action to come and block Akol for not to even to get access to Kir, Maktab bita Kir. Now he become a chief administrator. That's why I read that article. There from July 7. July 23, 2024. So and even for Nial also to do to achieve what he wanted, but Nial how Aluma Gidir Yamal. Now he started to assign people. That's why he has these people called Nial's boys, or it's not out of blue. It's not out of blue. Now we want to strategize careful way if mahalda you kun how to fight Akol. Lano Akol Khor indu kaman nas kutar indu nas bitaw asakir de fi shabab al mao hatta min other communities fi mao. Yeah, you see. So for Nial, he now using his position zaman kan fi 2007 وفترة اللي كان جا خطوه قريب ده. Now he went on using those يعني النفوذ بتاعه ده جروب بتاعه ده واستخدم باور بتاعه لما هو كان في اوفيس نكشن كيف هو يجي قريب to put his people. So that's why there was this lady called Lily ده نسيب بتاع ده وليلي ده اشتغل حاجات كتير تانيين كده حاجات تانية شنو هم يعني خشمين دي انا ما بتمه تتم باقي ده خيال. Yeah, she came to that position, of course, under the recommendation of Nial to be there working for Nial against Akol Khor. The shokol bita Lily ism shinoda. Kaluet labara to deny this is a reality. To block Akol. Plus General Gorgori taban. Gorgori did not come here to Shafinu Fisura that. Gorgori did not come from the account of Nial Deng. But Silva Kiir brought him there. انتوا شايفين بوزيشن الاخير ده اللي ياخدوا فيه غرغوري ده بعد شويه بقى جابوه بقى external security بتاع او في national security لكن بتاع external. yeah. So هو لما جابوه هنا في محل ده شالوا توماس دوس برا لانه توماس دوس هو كان قريب مع اجر شديد كير عشان to get rid of توماس دوس لانه توماس دوس كان بقى بيشتغل حاجات كتير مع اجر مع كول كور ودي سيم تايم توماس دوس also كمان شغاله قاعد يساعد اهله الناس بتاعهم من نوير ده وكمان كان شغال عنده في جروب بتاع نوير كده وشغال فيه. Yeah, so and then again Thomas Dos was taken now to quit and then يلا جابوا يا جماعة ديل وده ورا ده وريكم بين ناس لويس ناتالي ناس منو جروب ديل بعدين هيتخلصوا منهم براها يعني لأنه هم بيشوفوا ديل لوياليست بتاع أكول. الناس اللويال بتاع كير ديل عاوزين ناس خالد بطرس طبعا هو زول بس بتاع مصلحه بتاعه ده واحد من الناس الفي لوياليز بتاع كير ده لا اي زول الجاي هناك تجي تونس تقول در تحكي شمار لي خالد بطرس خد في بالك ده زول بتاع أكول خور ده امين ده زول بتاع كير توماس دو شاله برا يلا جابوه طبعا غرغوري ده من جابوه و غرغوري ده لانه كير بقى ما بيعرف في داخل ناشونال سكيورتي ده بس هو بقى ما بيعرف دي ناس منو طبعا ناس ديل شغالين بانه ناس نيال دين برضو ما جروب بتاعه ده ناس بتاع الجروب اللي شغالين معه ده بروباغانديست ده وروا لكير بانه اكول ده يشيل بوزيشن صح اكول انه نيه يا جماعه اكول برضو نيه هو دار بوزيشن. سو المهم هو يشتغل هنا جاب غرغوري عشان بعد ذاك غرغوري بقى يجيب لكير طبعا غرغوري ده نسيب بتاع كير عشان انا قاعد اوريكم ده حكومه بتاع اسره. غرغوري ده نسيب بتاع كير ده اخو مرته غرغوري باسيلي ده اسمه باسيلي طبعا انهم اغاريك ده. So هنا انت بتشوف my brothers and sisters انه غرغوري بقى ياو بيجيب معلومات شنو زياده لكير عشان كيف this is how now they want to tackle Akol Khor لانه كلامه ونسول كتير كتير انا اقول ده يعمل كده وبقى ما بيعرف منو ذاته معاه كان حال ناشونال سكيورتي ده كله معاه ده ناس منو هناك. that's why he brought all these people. Akol Khor طبعا كان was having some alliance بتاع أكول كان زي عندك زي ناس chief some of في some chiefs في اتجاه بتاعتهم هناك وفي some politician برضو from different نيجيريا زي عندك تاباندينج عندك تركيا في ناس كتار واقفين معه اللي هو ما ده بين ناس اسمه منو ده مارتينيليا ناس منو ده مجموعة بتاع ده مجموعة بتاع أكول كور. يا سو لكن في فترة كده في فترة كده طبعا وكمان أقدر نقول كده شغل ده لسه كبير. ناس دول كلهم هم شغالين ده they will reach to the level they will take تركيا برا. حتى كان موضوع بتاع بول جانج ما بول جانج ده وبيعملوا كير بيعملوا. انتوا عارفين كير ما فاضي. كير ده بيدمر بلد ده لانه زي ما هو قال لباغان بانه هو بيدمر بلد ده وبيشتته وبرميه في بخانه انتوا شيلوه هنا. زول حسود خلاص. انا اقول الكلام ده خليه اسمع. He is listening to me. They are all listening to me right now. So هم هيشيلوا اقوال اجر ده تركيا ده برا لانه في حاجات تانيين. ايفن لويس ناتالي ده برضه هم هيشيلوا لكن في وقت بتاع اي حاجه برا. طيب عندك زي نيال دين عندك كوال دان اجر كوال مانيان عندك دانيال اود اويد اكوت. ديل الناس اللي يفتكر بانه الناس ديل دارين اجر بس دي كوال مانيان بيكون يا دي اسم شنو دي تومايني نو. عندك نيال دين ذاته is against تومايني. ما تسمع كلام اللي انا قريته بانه كان مشى هو مشى ل مولونج ده ونس مولونج زمان ده he want to use Molong for his own benefit because he knows if كان مولونج يا لانه مولونج is against Akol Khor. That's why he want to use the tactics of the enemy of my enemy is my friend. This is what he was using. So Nial is again to my enemy. The Angbel red because of what? Because of the hierarchy. The SPLM hierarchy لو جماعة ديلا كان جو hierarchy بتاعه بكون بيزلتيت فهما دير وبكون تحت من نازل seniority بتاع SPLM ده حاجات بتاعهم ده anyways. So زول في الجماعة ده كله الواقف مatumaini وتسميته كلامه ده وانيجا. and some of you already saw this. وانيجا وقاعد يقول قاعد يشوفوا ناس ده يا جماعة كان الناس ده بيكونوا من دير ونسوا حاجات بتاعهم كنا هاي يا جماعة عشان ممكن ده بيجيبوا سلام ده أوزول. لكن نيال دين كوال مانيان دانيال أويدا كود مع ناس مارتينيليا توت كيو ديو موتوك ناس منون إسين عبد الباقي ناس منون ديل كلهم ديل دي حاجة اسمه تومايني ليه بكرة إن شاء الله كان طلعوا بكرة دايرين وروكم لأنه والله إحنا ما عندنا كلام ده والله سمينا في كلام بس بيقولوا بروباغندا في الميديا ساي نو ده من معلومات. So أكول كور أكول كور طبعا في فترة من فترات تومايني ده he is actually أكول كور مشكلة بتاعه هما against تومايني completely. أكول مشكلة بتاعه he is against the matrix. The matrix itself ده حاجة انتوا لازم تعرفوا لأنه حاجات ده لما نعمله ما وروه. أكول ما وروه أي حاجة يعني he was sidelined. زي ما انتوا شايفين بقى في حاجة اسمه ناس اسمه شنو ناس سجل الدكتور البينو يا مشوا هناك ده بقى خطوا بقى chief of the negotiator أو chief delegate بتاع أجنا delegate بتاع حكومة في تومايني ده. انت قال لحظة بقى اي حاجة بقى غرغوري وده أكول بقى ما قاعدين يشاوروا عشان كده هو بتاع بقى ما غير ذاته he doesn't attend some of the meetings. So يعني مشكلة بتاع مع ماتريكس ده أو مصفوفة ذاته لأنه ما كان شاوروا ولا وروا أي حاجة. he's been isolated completely. غرغوري نما لدرجة إنه غرغوري بيسافر بطيارة بالليل نما كينين ذاته بقى زهجوا شايفين إنه حاجة ده بقى بتاع أسرة ولا شنو لحد الساعة كان بالليل بيفتحوا جرده بيجيبوا طيارة نوم بفتحوا مطار بس كلام غرغوري كان هو ده رجل يجيبه. أكول was isolated. That's why أكول بقى شنو زول اللي بيشوف إنه أكول بقى شنو هو against تومايني لكن هو ما خطه في الصورة. هو فعلا ما داير مولون ده شغل واضح ده حاجة معروف. So he did not. That's why he did not attend so many of the meeting because he's been isolated. So the big disagreement between Nial and and Akol Khor and Leo Majamada Kullu just Eriftu who cave in Nial who live Shokol cave who jab Medit Daniel Medit again cave who jab Lily Albino Lily اسم شنو اديو او بيسموه ليلي مارتن مانييل ده نسيب بتاعه يلا يجاب برضو يا هاسا اكيد ده وانا هاي يسي نوريكم اكيد ذاته وشنو ذاته you know. So they are all for anyways, all of them they are looking for the way. Now شوف they will remove everybody here. كان احنا جايين لحركة بتاع اس بي ال ام مفروض لو اي حاجة حصل لكير لانه we know that كير situation هو ده مرات بياخد دواء بس عشان تبوس his energy عشان هو يقدر يجيف. لكن في حاجة تانية تو لازم تعرف نيال هسا they want to find a way to remove وانيجا. لكن كلام ده صعب وصل لدرجة انه they are having meeting بتاع communities meeting بتاع اس ولا بقى شغال بتاع community او كلان شغل بتاع قبيلة بقى واضح. وانا داير نقول يا انكولواني انا ذات مختلف معك انا ذات درجة مختلف معك لكن let me tell you this for you to know ولناس ذاك الجيشة جيتها ده. The thing is now they are looking for another way to remove you, to take you out of this. They are looking for a serious way how they can take you. لكنهم كان شالوك برا عشان انت vice president because automatically if can they شغل سياسة صحيح the organization you supposed to be a caretaker the time when Kiir is sick going for medical checkup or medical treatment or medical leave. You supposed to be there. You know, you supposed to be there, Dr. Wanega. Like in now, they want to do it a tribal way. They don't want to bring you. Monidor supposed to not to be there. Taban, they will not like what I'm saying, but I will say it. They will not like. Dr. Wanega, they will not like to see Monidor now to lead. They will be afraid. Don't think that they trust you. They're seeing you just a puppet. Now those of Wanig of Nial Deng and his group, now they manage to take Akol Khor to manage this. They want also to take you out. Laano, if they want to make this smooth transition of now giving this position for caretaker during this time, of course they don't want to leave it for Dictoriac. Absolutely, they don't want to leave it for Dictoriac because Dictoriac is based on the agreement taban Dictoriac for SFLM IG or fruit. Mungkin kan mungkin kan he can take care. But now they cannot. But yes, politically from the SFLM IG, Waniga is supposed to be, but they don't want Monidor to be there. They want to find a way now to remove Waniga, but they don't know how to do it. Because if they do it now, people will see this is a clear tribalism. Why? Because Hussein Abdel Baghi is there. Why? Hussein Abdel Baghi guy in why they cannot take him? Why now they have to come for this Monidor? Monidor cannot lead. This position is for Monjang, according to those group. Nial da zol gabal ya jama'a da take to shuf zol galau muta'allim ga mu ko lisa shagal da balad da. This is what they are doing, my brothers and sisters. And I have to be frank and I have to speak it like that. When we come to the business of our country, we have to speak without any fear of those useless people. So this is what I want to tell you, Dr. Wanega. This thing here, they want to find a way to remove you. They will find a way. In order what? You cannot lead. Monidor should not lead. Lakin kan mo na yan kalaman na gusto da badin fade we go brumon ke. They have to accept the fact that you are there. But I have to say this. This is the agenda bitam. Shanawrikum demin betel kalaw is that. But they have some challenges because of Hussein Abdel Baghi, of course. But there are some dinkers, some group when this in their meetings, Shabab ze Masalan Index a few individuals from Rumbek, like Akol Paul, And there is also one guy also, his name is بتعرفه برضه زول انا ما اعرف somehow بكون في جروب بتاع هو بكون في جروب بتاع نيال ده. Although he's from Awil, albino ball, albino, and some طبعا ده I'm talking about the Rumbe caucus in SPLM. They are not happy with this. They are afraid بانه كان كلام ده حصل شالوه ونيجا برا خلاص. The door will look at this thing as now this is a clear tribal thing, but now they are looking for solution. Those Rumbe caucus in SPLM, some members, including those of Akol Khor, they are against this idea, not to zolism wanidama shulbar. And Fizol Bor is albino ball. Also, they're seeing this thing should not happen. Lano kantala zere bukun sahab. So now they are looking for the way. So wani guru matake yagini gitu. Shidu go atabanta fine zolta kamfuta karatendo gasha kadar. Mungkin dijibu jaleta. Mai da mangila kana ke yingo. Debi ga shokol takon da jenta kon ta esfela shan takon shokol takon da kulu mukayada shokol atanu zol de batano adaharta de batano daharta de ani hayata. So they are karamandero related كما جماعة. قصص طبعا أنا قبل وريتكم قلت له بحكي لكم بالتفاصيل المملة. With all boring details, I have to tell this today. And then you have, we have here George. The people who now help, also to push those elders to push. والله لازم انا حقيقه قالوا انا قلت عليها we are going to speak with all the boring details عشان الناس يعرفوا. انا داي I will pass the message. You do your thing. Again, I will pass, and I'm 100% sure about what I'm saying. So the people who help Nial Deng في campaign بتاعه عشان كيف يشيلوا أكول كور برا يجيبوا أكيد ده اسمه شنو ده؟ جور كونغور عرب. أنا ما أعرف يبقى يوز ده شنسي. جور كونغور عرب هم فيهم لويس أنيو. لويس أنيو ده يا قبل كم يوم متى كنا اسمه قوني بأنه دينكا will rule this country for 200 years. He even denied the contribution of the rest of the other communities. About 99%, 95% Gale Dinka. So it we are Junubin Tani.
500 plus years.
Yeah, yes. And also, Taban Luisa Nede, and Taban I met him personally once for SPLM. I headquarters not for Juba, and I shift. Who Taban the cancer secretary again cancel. So I'm not surprised. Kalamal kan tala minno wala kan matala minno. I'm not surprised because he has that agenda. Zol kan secretary to Jen Council, what do you expect from him? The one. Number two in this regard as well. In the Jor Kongor Arab. The Bordu Nas al Humma Sahamu plus في واحد شاب كده اسمه بول دل youth هم كلهم ساهموا دل عشان كيف يجيبوا شنو ده. Yes, yeah, it's true. Yeah, he was. I said that. Yeah, Luis Ane Mahu Khan, the first commission of Tonyos, and then he was taken, and then Gareng brought Akol Khor in. Akol Khor was brought in from 2004 to 2006, and then from 2007 now Akol become a director of the National Security Bureau. Anyways. And then those are the people who help in bringing Akech now to become, to this position of Director of National Security. أنا دايركم بعدين حاجة سؤال اللي بيسأل نفسك كان ده تعيين بتاع Akech شنو اللي خلى نيال دين يكون هناك في reception. Why Nial has to be in the video That's why I was reading all this and I want to prove to you حاجات. Okay, ما في حاجة بخلي النيال يكون هنا. هل نيال عنده أي position هنا؟ وعنده أي position? He has any position في شغل ده كله؟ دي عشان نقدر نوريكم. حاجة تانية. Now Akeji is being brought in في position ده. طبعا نيال كده has succeeded in his underground activity to remove Akol Khor برا. Akol Khor طبعا ودوه هسه في توني. طبعا في حاجة في Warab state is the most hostile also state in South Sudan. انتوا شفتوا قبل كام يوم لسه people are killing themselves. Plus يعني حاجات كتير. طبعا as if this guy he's been reduced. يعني زي كانوا رجعوا تحت ودوها هناك. This is Kiir for you. Akol Khor, this is what we have been saying. He will bring you وبمرمتك بواتها باللخبطك بخارة يلا بعد ذاك يخليك. The same thing he did to Stephen Boy. The same thing to Akol, to Paul Malong. He did also to اسم منو ده زول اسم يا المنتويل ده you know يا هسه هو جا عملوا لمنو هو جا عملوا لمنو يا جنوبين يا عملوا لأكول كور. شفت كيف؟ So لأنه for the last months like 7 شهور الورا أكول كور بقى في حاجات كتاب على ساكر ده كان ناشونال سكيورتي قاعدين يدفعوا لهم قروش وكان بيهتم بهم لكن في الشهور الأخير بقى بدأ يهتم بهم لدرجة إنه ذاته محلات بتاعهم ما في حمامات ذاته بقى وسخان شنو حاجات ده لكن يعني هو بقى مشغول في حاجات تانيين لكن أكول كان عارف بأنه هيشيلوا برا. He knew that this thing is going to happen to him. بدأ من زمن reconciliation ده هنا وعرف. So الحاجة الفين now they brought Luis Anay اسمه منو ده سوري أكيد أنا شفته في توني في 2010 when I went to visit them. By then my mom was the manager of the Tony hospital. أنا مشيت أنا شفته في المكتب بتاعه. أكيد الزمن ده كان تقريبا يا ربي كان commissioner yes before he became a governor هناك. You know لأنه ده زول اللي قاعد support 32 states أكيد ده. And then يا جماعة of course the removal of Akol here will affect so many things. يعني ده ذاته خلى ناس some of the Tony businessmen يعني they have also exposed Akol برا Akol out because of their behavior activities حاجات بتاعهم لأنهم those people were given a contract for guns ناس اللي بيجيبوا سلاحات وبرضه for oil companies and شنو حاجة ده خلى إنه أوضاع ده كله برا. And by the way the first victim بتاع نيال ده ميك ميك أجاب لنفسه إنت رب عمل شاري تا بحر غزال جوا بحر غزال اسمه إنت جبت كمباني تاني اسمه شنو الشركة ده اسمه منو والله كده زول تاني يذكرين منو چangdong dong ولا منو ده مطر ربنا زلان نزلوا مطر كسلوا سكة ده ورا زايدين نقروش المهيات اللي كانوا ما قدافة ده زايد كونتراكت بتاعهم اللي كان سيكريت كونتراكت بتاعهم هو ما تركيا وما أكول كور 10,000 برميل يوميا قاعد يطلع من باجت بترول تا جنوب السودان وما قاعد يمشي لمنو لحساب بتاع ساوث السودان قروا في دايركت حسابهم من أكول كور ومهم فيو أكول كور تركيا ميك واسم شنو ده ميتي ده كمان كونتراكت بتاع الناس منو يجي فجر كلام ده أرجع طلع بديزل زي نما رسولو ناس بولميل مع ناس جون قيسا وجماعة ده لما مشوا مع وزير المالية الثاني ده أنا نسيت اسمه هم 4 لما مشوا في خرطوم مشوا وروهم ديتيل زي كباشي كمان طرش لهم جنرال كباشي طرش لهم كلام ده كله عشان كده الكلام ده وصل يا فايرنج ده بقى طلع دبل. The first victim بتاع نيال دين ده ميك. Why؟ لأنه اسمه شنو ده ميك according to نيال ميك ما اسمه شنو مع أكول كور يا ساهم إنه شالوا برا البوزيشن بتاعه. Now he's paying back. شفت شغل بتاع مقايدات ده كيف؟ شغل ده مهم جدا بحكي كله بتفاصيل بتاعه. Yeah. So احنا بيجا احنا بيجا جايين في كلام مهم جدا. ده بيجا النقطة الأخيرة اللي هو التعيين ده. Who is General Akol Khor? He was a commissioner برضه بتاع توني. He was long saving. ده واحد الناس اللي كان ينشق مكاربينه. ده الناس اللي جاي لحد في 97 لحد واو. لكن لما شاف الكلام ده سخن كيف عمل كما كوت رجع. ده واحد من الناس زي الزول ده في حاجات عشان انتوا ما تفرحوا. في ناس تانيين فرحانين. انا ما اعرف انتوا فرحانين ليه. احنا مرتاحين هسه. ده اكول كور خلاص شالوه. اكول كور شالوه. هلا اكول كور مشى ببيلز بتاع ناشونال سكيورتي ده. Did Akol Khor actually left now to become a governor of Warab? He left with this bill of national security to راسكم ما شغال عشان bill بتاع national security قاعدين. ده مشكلة بتاعكم some of الجنوبيين انتوا ما كان تفهموا كلام ده. ده واحد. There is no difference between Ahmed and Haj Ahmed. There is no difference between Akol Khor and General Akol. انا قاعد نمشي لهيستوري. انتوا بتعرفوا سي قصص بتاع. انا بس عشان الفيديو ده كان انا قاعد افتشه. انا كنت داير اجيب فيديو بتاع اكيد جنرال اكيد ده في اسكندل بتاع سليف تريد اللي كانوا تسميتوا بيه. anyway let's go. نشرب مويه يا جماعه. yeah. so اللي هو زول اللي اسمه اكيد. انا طبعا قلت لكم انا قابلته شهرين. دي برضه صورة لما صورتهم هناك في زمان هو كان في مكتب في توني هناك. الزول ده زول همباتا صحيح. لا تعرفوا لا في انجليزي ولا في عربي. طبعا ده ما تقييم. ممكن هو ما يتكلم عربي كويس ما يتكلم انجليزي كويس لكن ممكن يقدم خدمات. لكن حقيقة بتاع زول ده شنو؟ زول ده هو كان يا زول اللي كان مناس كاربينو زي ما انا قلت في لحد في 97 هم يا ناس اللي كان جو مناس كاربينو في واو. لما الشغل ده سخن يا رجعوا. في حاجة هم عملوا. If you heard of the scandal of the slave trade الفيو بونا ملوال الدو أجو وعندك بول مولون يلا عندك أكيد تون جنرال أكيد تون النيدا. وده السبب السكاندل ده يا خلى جون جرن زعلان من اسم شنو ده من بونا ملوال. ده حاجة اللي خلى جون جرن يزعل من بونا ملوال. ليه؟ لأنه في زمن ده انتوا عارفين زمن بتاع مرالين كان زمان. وده حقيقة لأنه في زمن كنا لما نحرب ده لما توني حصل أحداث بتاع توني مواطنين جرى كله برا واحنا جرينا فيهم برا. ناس اللي كان لقيناه في قرى اللي كنا بنمشي فيه بنلقى فيهم مرالين. تلقى انهم مرالين ده attack people ده شالوا حاجات ممكن بيكونوا يشيلوا ناس ويشيلوا عيال وشنو بالذات أولادهم بيشيلوا مرات بنات يسهم بيشيلوا. لكن أكتر حاجة كان لقاك تاني ده ما قدر لك بيقتلوك مرات بيحرقوا دورة وبيعملوا المرالين ده يا ذاته كلهم جنجويد ده هسه انت قاعد تشوفهم ده. نازل طبعا they have taken some of the people. مرالين ده طبعا هم اصلا من قبائل زي ريزيغاد وشنو ده الحاجات ده كويس. هم بيجوا بحسين they come with horse. انا remember in some villages احنا جينا وصلنا فيه لقينا انه they already been attacked. يعني انت بتلقى انه لانه انت you will find قوتية لسه قاعد يحرق. شفت كيف؟ so those people فعلا هم they took some أجدة some people with them South Sudanese كان دي children كان دي بنات ولا أولاد صغار هم شالوا معهم. so there was an organization called Christian Solidarity Group Christian Solidarity Group, I can recognize one person. I met her personally. Barana Cox. Barana Cox del طبعا هم كانوا جايين organization ده ما بس ده Christian Solidarity بس في UK برضو في أمريكا كان جزء منهم. Their aim was to bring those children out, those people who are being enslaved taken by those people. كان في projects زي ده ماشي. Later on, when those people, and when I mean those people, when they saw طبعا الناس دي بيعملوا شنو؟ الناس دي بيجوا بيدوا قروش يعني مثلا ناس كريستيان سوليداريتي بيمشي يدفعوا لمرالين ديل اللي بقى عيال ليل تانيين بقى معاهم بيدفعوا لهم قروش to free those children, to free those children or whoever كان بقى عمرهم كبار كان بيبقى بنات ولا أولاد. ده هو كان حاجة الحصل. ناس طبعا في in this interaction here في قروش بيدفعوا ما the organization will pay those مرالين عشان to free those people. تعال شوف ناس منو عملوا كلام ده. بونا ملوال بول ملونغ الوايد ده فيو في كلام ده ما يوم ده هنا يا جماعة بتاع ناس ورا وين ده اسمه شنو ده أكيد ده تعرف أكيد عمل شنو؟ أكيد بيجا قاعد يمثل هو ياو شنو؟ هو ياو من ذكوره ذاته عشان طبعا انتوا شايفين شكله ما طبعا انتوا شوفوا شكله يا جماعة. أنا خد صورة دي. هذول كتب لي تعليق كده في خاص. هاي جنك تعرسة ذاتك انت جنك تعرسة. هاي شوفوا الصورة ده. أنا بس خلنا خد الصورة دي الله يتوزع تعرسة والله. معلش يا جماعة أنا قربتها خلاص. يا جماعة ما تكتبوا لي تعليق اللي بخليني أضحك معلش. So زول ده in this process أكيد بيجي قاعد يمثل لناس بونا ملوال واسم شنو ده ألدو أجو وبول ملون هم بيجي ده يا بيمثل قالوا يا بيجي أجا ده. Nilotic. some people are writing me some funny stuff in private here. انا خطيت فيديو اجر الصوره ده عشان تشوفوا يا اكيد اكيد هنا بقى مثل انه ويا بقى ذاته من عرب ملوال تكنوم ديك جيج مرالين كجيج جنوب كجيج دانا عرب ملوال monjang da. Teknum dia jej maralin dia maralin de jej maralin ku jej junub ku jej dana arab malwal monjang da ini de cuaca yo. Aku na mai shinu da akai kina biga masal dor galu ya zato biga shinu ya biga zolda ya biga maralin عشان كيف يرفعوا له قروش. يلا what he was doing هم بونا ملوال ألدو أجو بول ملان هم يمشي يجيبوا شنو يجيبوا عيال من نودن باركزال ومن أبيه. شوف corruption ده ناس بتعرف تأبيه بيعرف كلامنا ماشي يجيبوا عيال من هناك يلا بيجا يلا عيال زي كانوا بيشيلوا ناس كريستيان أجا ده solidarity ده بدفع قروش ده يلا قال يلا will be free ما إنه يلا لما جابوا ده يلا بس هم جابوا بيجا they are doing their own business to get money لأنهم شايفين قروش قاعد يجي. أخبار ده وصل لمنو لدكتور جون جارن. دكتور جون جارن God very annoyed كلام ده انتشر في أمريكا كله. زول اللي اسمه ستيفن وندو بتاع أوديتور جنرال ده عشان كده واخر أوديتور جنرال ده قال ده شنو عشان كلامه لو قال حقيقة لو قاله. ستيفن وندو made a statement لما جابوه طبعا الكلام ده انتشر. تعرف Christian Solidarity Group ده ما بس في UK بس لحد في أمريكا قاموا مشى قالوا سألوا ستيفن وندو. طبعا ستيفن وندو في كان في أمريكا قاعد يمثل SPLM. قاموا سألوا SPLM قاموا سألوا بأن what's going on there. وقال this is just It's even Wonduga, those people are just criminals. There is nothing of such. You know, Kalamda, he said this is corruption. Okay, this is just a corruption. Nothing is like that. So there is a slave trade there. Those people they took some children and so on. But what these people are doing here, Alfiunas Bonamalwan, Alfiunas Aldo Ajo, or Alfiunas Cage, Ude, this is just a pure corruption and nothing there true about it. Yao kalam de si jamaa de zalan be Silva Kiir lano de jamaa ta Kiir ke de a group bitaw min mau gasam ma ma John Garang de group bitaw de a loyalist bitaw kulu for bigger عشان كده انت شايف ستيفن وندو باكر وباكر بس the editor general زي ده لانه جماعه ده زعلانين منه. That's why ما دارين يتاروا من زمان كده. انا بعدين كده زول جاي يوريني ستيفن وندو ده خطو شنو تاني يا ده بس خطو زي ده عشان كير زعلان منه لانه ده جروب بتاع ناس كير همباده ده للجروب بتاع كير. So let me now ask you my brother, وما بس كده نما شالو برا من شغل بتاع كوميشن او شنو ده اللي هو اكيد ده وايد تعرف عمل شنو في حاجه ده اللوحه بتاع طاقه شمسيه ده اللي بيسموه سولار سيستم ده وشالوا معاه وداه في بيت وما انه ده جت حكومه شالوا معاه. شفت كيف؟ فانت كده يا جنوبي انت قاعد تفرح انت قبل ما تفرح دانسينج ساك انت قاعد انت زول زي ده اللي كان يشتغل عنده اسكندل تا حاجه ده سليف تريد هو بيجي يعمل حاجه دي will be good will he deliver هو هيقدم شنو corruption is embedded in him. ده يا زول ده بشكل ده مثل زمان ده قالوا هو يا زول هو يا مرالين هو يا ذاته بسليف تريد ده بقى يدفعوا له قروش ناس كريستيان سوليداريتي يدوا قروش يشيلوا قروش يمشوا يقسموهم مع ناس مجموعة ده بتاعهم مجموعة بتاع ده سبب اللي خلى جون جارن كان زعلان من اسمه شنو من زول اللي اسمه بونا مالوال ده لأنه بونا مالوال مع ناس ألدو أجو ناس كبار في السن يمشي تنفولف in this kind. يا جماعة ده الكلام ده شنو عشان كيف إنه يشيلوا قروش ده من ناس كريستيان سوليداريتي جروب ده ناس بارونا كوكس. أنا سألت يوم في بريطانيا عندي بيتشا ما حتى يوم لما كنا مشينا عملنا مظاهرات لما كوالا ديم سلطان كوالا ديم قتلوه في أبيعي لما الميسيرية دي قتلوا سلطان كوالا ديم عملوا له اغتيال. مشينا عملنا مظاهرات في تندانينج ستريت كنا هناك. أنا شفتها هي جات إنه وقفنا يوما so we were standing إنه ذات we were holding the one of the banners together. أنا جيت سألته كلام ده بس عشان زمن ده إزعاج كده وقال yes unfortunately this is what happened. Kuala Dol exactly thank you. يلا أنا عندي صورة ذاته معه وده هو كلام يا جماعة ندر نوريكم أسا my brothers and sisters زول ده على أساس شعره أكول خور برا some of you are celebrating زول عنده سكاندل بتاع slave trade ماشي يشيل إيال من نودان بارغزال ومن أبيعي يمشي يمثل بأنه هو يا من ذكوره من أجر من رزقات ديل اللي كانوا بتاع مرالين ديل بأنه إيال ديل كان معه دي سليف هو يا بيجي سليف ماستر يلا بدفعوا له قروش له بفيك إيال لقال يلا إيال بيجي ناس بونا ملوال بيشيلوا قال يمشي يستلموا لأهل بتاعه يعني هم بيستلموا يدوا لأهل بتاعه يلا هو شال قروش. So imagine ده أزول هسه خطوه قال ده بيجي director of national security. So يا جماعة زي ما أنا وريتكم أنا حكيت لكم قصص ده كله بالتفاصيل المملة عشان أنتوا تعرفوا شنو قاعد يحصل. يلا عشان to prove to you إنه بول مالونج ده هو جزء من حاجات ده كله البتاع إنه أكول خور شالو برا وجابو زول ده he want to prove himself that he is back again. شوف هنا عشان ما في حاجة في كلام ده كله ما في حاجة بكلي بول مالونج أمين اسم منو ده نيال دينغ سوري أقصد نيال دينغ هنا يسهر ما في مناسبة Lakin you want to prove Ben Akol Khor, here I am. Ain sura da kwesa lana khadetu. Here I am. I brought the chief administrator in the office of president. This one to block you. Now I even made so many of other people to kick you out. Now I'm standing next to the Kiir. And look now, a cage is next to me and you are out. Akol Khor. How about that? Fitabon. Yeah, Nigeria mashi. Propaganda mashi بين أكول كور رفض منصب ذاك نو أكول كور ما رفض أكول كور طبعا كان في جيرني فترة ده كله من محل بيسموه شنو هو كان في دبي من دبي من أثيوبيا ماشي لأثيوبيا ماشي هسه يا picture ده that's why أنا قلت لكم قبل those pictures they are going to explain themselves. Now you understand Daniel Medid أكين جو هنا كيف ده دانيال يا جابو كان انت سالت نفسك شنو اللي بخلي النيال يجي يكون مفروض صوره ده بس يكون بالناس شنو نيال why Nial is in the picture. Some people they don't deserve to be in the picture لكن because Nial has play his strategic plan to kick Akol Khor out to bring chief administrator ده اللي اسمه دانيال مديد أكين ده وهنا جابوا زول اللي اسمه أكيد في محله هنا يلا يا جابوا لكم هنا مرالين جابوا لكم بقى ده دايركتور ناشونال سكيورتي لا عشان كده يا اخوي ما في فرق بين احمد وحاج احمد شغل ده وقت بتاعنا ما وقت بتاعهم. المهم كان نجي هنا وده اخر حاجه ناخد فيديو ده شماراتكم تقيله طارس اقول لكم خليته كلاب هاوس جيتوا وياي ما ده كويس برضه ما شاء الله. خلنا ناخد فيديو ده عشان تعرفوا the real cooking pot هنا انتوا تشوفوا كويس عشان اوريكم انه ناس نيال لهم فاكرين انهم نفوسهم اذكياء بين ناس أكول خور كله. انتوا ما بتعرفوا حاجه والله ولا بتعرف إدارة بس غير شكلها غير شنو ما بتعرفوا حاجة. Now we have to listen to this video, my brothers and sisters.
In a major shift in leadership, President Kiir has officially sworn in.
وشوفوا فيديو ده كويس بقى. شوفوا الصفقة بتاع نيال ومرتاح كيف وواقف كيف وهو هيقول شنو وهو هيعمل. لكن ده نقول لك يا نيال تك موضوعك بايس كشحنا لك العشاء ذات.
In a major shift in leadership, President Kiir has officially sworn in General Akentong Aleu as the Director General of the Internal Security Bureau of the National Security Service. President Kiir highlighted the immense responsibility that comes with the role. He stated that the Internal Security Bureau is crucial in safeguarding the nation. The president also conveyed his full support for the new Director General, encouraging him to meet the challenges ahead effectively.
زيد قدرات بتاع انه تتحمل كل المشاكل اللي بتجيك في محل. نحن ما بدنا جداك في خلا ساكت ونقعد في المكاتب. بدنا نساعدك في حل بتاع المشاكل بتاعك في شغل يومي. وانت في ناس هيشتمك في ناس بمدحوك ما تشتغل به ونمشي قدام للشغل. You continue to do that. وانت لقيت حاجات في الميدان حاجات كثيرة جدا وصعبة.
The Minister of Defense and Veterans Affairs, Jonathan Balok, who was present to witness the event, urged Aleu to exhibit excellence and diligence in his new role, reinforcing the critical importance of effective security measures amid ongoing national challenges.
أكيد أنا واثق إنه هتعمل حاجة. أنا ما بقول له مبروك، لكن أنا بقول إنه ربنا يكون معك ونحن ذاته بنشجعوه. حتى بعد شهور خدمة بتاعت دولة في الأمن واجبه كبير. عندنا challenges بتاع security، challenges في سياسة، challenges في economy بتاعنا. بدأ له commitment، فأنا بتمنى إنه النجاح. سيد الرئيس أنا لهدينا أنا بتمنى له التوفيق ونحن سعيدو.
Senior SPLM official Nyal Deng Nyal echoed these sentiments, reminding the new DG of his duty to protect the constitution, the people, and the territorial integrity of the nation.
انت ركز على مهامك الاربعه الاساسيه. المهام بتاعتك اول حاجه انك انت تحمي النظام الدستوري بتاعت الدوله. نمره 2 انت تحمي الرياده الشرعيه بتاعت الدوله. نمره 3 تحافظ على حياه المواطنين وممتلكاتهم. نمره 4 تدافع عن تراب الوطن وتريتوريال انتجريتي بتاعت الدوله. انت ركز على الحاجات دي وخليك من الحاجه، حتى لو زول سمع كلام بطال وقال حاجه ما تشتغل به. انت خلي سلطاتك والحاجه اللي عندك كله، ركزوا مجهوداتك، ركزوا كله انك تؤدي المهام بتاعتك بصوره المطلوبه. وانا واثق بانك انت حتنجح في مهامك، لانه انت اوريدي طرحنت انه الشغل بتاعك في المجال العام تقدر تشتغل كويس. فبالكلمات دي انا بكتفي سيد الرئيس وشكرا لك.
Aleu takes the reins from General Akol Khor, who has been appointed governor of Warabi State, reflecting the government's strategy to strengthen governance at both the national and the state levels. As Akechthong Aleu steps into his new role, he has been tasked with navigating the complexities of internal security and ensuring the safety of the nation. Alejandro Lotok, SSBC News, Juba.
انتوا شفتوا فهمتوا خلاص؟ سيادة الرئيس طبعا شفتوا الفيديو. طبعا شفت الفيديو. انا داير نوريكم حاجه عشان لسه باقي حاجات بسيطه وانا عشان اخلص خلاص ذاته. كير قال شيت هيلك. ما بنخليك براك ساكت في خلا، ما بخليك براك في خلا. انت كير خليت جنوبين في خلا، انت غطست حجر الجنوبين كله يا كير. جاي تقول لنا شنو؟ ده هيجي يعمل شنو؟ ده اللي كان بيمثل بانه هو واحد من مرالين سليف تريدر، بيمثل بانه هيز سليف تريدر. ده بيجي يعمل شنو للجنوبين؟ ده كلام فارغ سهل. ده في ناس هيشتموك وناس هيعمل ما تشتغل بهم. انت كير جمال قاعدين يعمل لك كريتيزم. why do you eliminate them؟ why do you eliminate them؟ انت كي وري لأكيد ده جايبين زول ما عنده كفاءة اصلا. ده شغل بتاع كواتسا، شغل بلد you know. حاجة تاني جا اخونا شولتون you know. انت والله انت كفاءة، انت بتعمل الحاجات ده والله انت كيف انت بس عامل شغلك. في ناس بيشتموك، في ناس بيقول لك انت بس ركز مع شغلك. انتوا ديل كلكم ديل شغالين elimination في اي زول عمل لكم criticism. يلا طبعا نيال دين جا ظهر قال سينيور. انتوا شفتوا ده سينيور SPLM كادر، هو سينيور قال لك سينيور. العلاقه بتاعه شنو هنا؟ ما في. هو داير يجي يوري انه يا اكيد انا جبتك هنا يا سيد الرئيس. ده دليل اللي هو داير يثبت هنا، ما في حاجه you know. so انا داير نقول انه شنو؟ انا داير نقول شنو؟ انا داير اوري للجنوبين حاجات كتار عشان انتوا لازم تعرفوا. طبعا قال everything is coming together with a package بتاع ناس بتاع شتايم، ناس بتاع بروباغندا، ناس بتاع شنو they are coming together. انا داير نوريك ناس منو. طبعا قال نيال قال يا اخي عشان تحمي النظام وتحمي الدستور. ده الدستور اللي انت تتكلم عنه، احنا عايشين في فراغ دستوري. نيال انت زول ما عرفت درست قانون، انت شغال كيف؟ والله خسارة. description الزول اللي قبل قاعد يقرا عني هلا فعلا الكلام ده صح. قال يا أخي territorial integrity of this country. Which territorial integrity of this country? Our country now, those countries are encroaching in our country. What is this integrity? في integrity فضل هنا. والله ده كلام فارغ ساكت. يلا طبعا يا جماعة باقي باكج بتاع ده عشان أنا بس عشان ما عملته ما صورته لكم ما نزلته لكم باقي باكج ده يا جماعة يا هو. انتوا شايفين ده ناس منو؟ شوفوا كويس. غرغوري عندك اللابس أحمر ده. الفلوس ده أكوج. الفطرف ده أكيد. ده أو ناس ده أو جماعة بتاع اسمه شنو ده. The new in the sworn in director of national security there. So those of Akwach, Wall and Belly Look are part of the Akech office now. They are part. They are ناس جزء تانيين اللي هيجي يشتغلوا حاجات propaganda ده. والله فعلا مستوى وضع مستوى تين والله مستوى تين. ده مستوى اللي بيقولوا وضع ده أو ذات وضع يعني تين يا جماعة. ده مستوى وضع عديل كده. So يا مام منو؟ طبعا الصورة بس ده الصورة بتاع أكواجي ظهر أكواجي في النص الطلب بيقوا من جدوم ده. You see? So my brothers and sisters, with that being said, I will end here. I have talked about the genesis of the conflict between Kiir and Akol Khor, removal of the ISB chief. Tara كيف. Al chief kullu, the chief who was making all this cooking, the Nial Deng, the shogolta Nial Deng Nial Deng za to ena tofi position bita اسم شنو ده بتا كير ده مش تقول لي بولميل في زول تاني منافس هنا قاعد وهو نيال ذاته مجموعة بتاعه ده he's against بتومايني. ده رسالة ندر نقول حاجة في النهاية. شكرا لكم. so ده أنا داير نقول إنه شنو the national security bill is still there. So Akol did not take it with him. مش يجيب لنا واحد مرام ولا يجيب لنا مرالين اللي كان قاعدين بيو إيال to take money from the Christian Solidarity Group. يلا بعد ده عشان هم يعملوا شنو يجي يجيبوا قال ده عشان شنو واحد همباتا زي ده هيجي يغير شنو ما في حاجة يا my brothers and sisters. bulldozer the floor is yours my friend. أنا الليلة I made it 2 hours exactly 2 hours كنا 2 hours just to explain everything. Dominic زول الدرجة فوق يجي يشرح يقدر يونس. The floor is open to everyone. bulldozer انت ده.
Compatriot Dominic, I will come after him.
Okay. Compatriot Dominic عشان يوتيوب لسه مفتوح. اتفضل. ده المجرمين ساكت ما في حاجة هناك. exactly. كده ونس تاني كده.
صوت دعاء واضح. انت قاعد تسمع؟
انا قاعد اسمع. اتفضل.
السلام عليكم. السلام عليكم بلدوزر والناس تحت يسمعوا لنا. انا والله ما اقدر اتكلم كثير لانه حاجات بتاع الجماعه ده قاعد اطمن بدري. الشباب قاعد يدخل عندي ده شغل بتاع الخيال، لكن هو قاعد يحصل في دوله بتاع جنوب السودان. لكن اذا ده بيدل على اساس انه يا اخي بلد ده دوله فاشل وهتبدا الفاشله زي ده يعني كلهم يعني يقتنع بحته ده ما اكثر ولا اقل. لكن الكويس انه الصراع ذاته فقط في الحوش يعني لأسباب العزيزية. أنا كان علي أنا قدرنا نفرق شغل بتمشي كده لحد 200. والله إحنا ما عندنا كومن قليل كده ما في كلام. دولة أنت ما بتعرف ده بتاع بلد بتاع قبيلة بتاع عشائر. يعني مرات الحاجات اللي قاعد تحصل دي انت بتستغرب، معقول لازم كله تين واحد زي ده؟ يعني انا قبل شويتين قاعد اشوف ورقه من المكتب بتاع السكرتير بتاع البترول والماين، عمل كانسل بتاع كاربو ب 600,000 برميل مودينه في جنيه اسمها دوم ولا ما اعرف بتاع دريم ده. فجيت لقيت
انا قدر نعرف ناس بتاع يوتيوب الصوت بتاع دومينيك واضح.
الشغلانيه ده عندي علاقه مع ناس وزير الحصه، وفي ناس الادمنستريتور في مكتب بتاع الرئيس، ومار وفي ملوك كلام كتير كده يحير الانسان ذاته. فانا ما اعرف انت بتصل بمني يعني بلد بالطريقه زي دي ما ممكن يعني تنحط ولا تمشي تتقدم حتى. لكن الصراع ده حاصل، احنا بس دارين نشوف انه في النهايه بتاعه هتكون كيف. احنا زلنا ما دارين نحلل تحاليل كثير، احنا زلنا نشوف ما دارين. انا والله كان علي انا بجيب الانترنت فيلم ده هتنتهي كيف؟ كابيتال اف ام ولا هينتهي شغل بتاع الدرايه؟ لكن الكويس انه ما في حاجه اسمه انت هتقعد في المكان للابد، ولو انت حفرت حفره لاخوك ده تقول بتجي تلقى اخوه. طبعا الناس مرتاحين لانه ناس تعبانين الناشونال سكيورتي واعمال بتاع الناشونال سكيورتي في جنوب السودان. طبعا انا قاعد اسمع انه زول الحصه دي هو برضه طافي بلاك، يعني زول زي توكي واحد لا عربي لا انجليزي،
جديد كمان.
الزول ده خطر جدا، ده حيكون غفير جد. طبعا الناس اللي ما متعلمين ده دايما يبغوا عنده مغدى، عنده مغدى جامد جدا. مغدى بتكون فانه بيحارب اي زول اللي هو بيشوفه متعلم احسن منه، حتى ولو عنده دبابير. انت ذاتك لما تقوم ترجع زول امي زي ده تديه دبابير كتير، ده جريمه. وده ذاته ممكن بكره بعد بكره هو بيعمل انقلاب لسبب كتير ذاته. هو حيعمل اكثر من اكول خور. انا فاهم الكلام ده، لكن المشكله بقى في الناس اللي بيدعوا هم متعلمين امثال ناس اللي بيخططوا تخطيط الشيء. انا ما اعرف هم الذين يوصلوا البلد ده لوين، لكن احنا ذاتنا لو بالمرصاد هنا قادرين نشوف في النهايه الاخراج بتاعه قلنا هتسال كيف، الخلاصه بتاعها تكون كيف بعدين. لكن احنا عارفين ما في حاجه كويسه ولا اقلهم يمشي الداوش واللي اللي وقف فيها كونسل بتاع كوكويتا. بعدين شوف انتوا ما تستغربوا الكلام ده بدا من 2005 يوم تم تعيين بتاع وزراء، اول وزراء بتاع 2005 ده الناس كان بيتكلموا انه ليه ما في السلطه، وحاجه ده استمر على موال يعني. وطبعا كير زول قبل جدا، ده لا عنده علاقه مع SPLM لا عنده، وده كلام كان قاعد يقولوا لنا الاسباب الاساسيه ده زمان. يا اخي انتوا حاولوا اللي تقدرين تعملوا تكوركم تسموه، لكن احنا هنجي نقعد في المطبخ السياسي بتاعنا في ورق هناك احنا بنقوم نطلع اللي هنا دايرينه. وانا كان في واحد زميلنا مولانا من ابناء بتاع بورنا قال لي يا دوبني انا عملتها، قلت له انت عملتها؟ قال لي شوف يقول عمل معي تحدي عديل كده، قال لي فلان ده احنا هنجيبه لك الفلان. انتوا دايرين ولا انتوا ما دايرين؟ قال لي انا قاعد اناقش في الفقه السياسي يا اخي قال لي انتوا كوركم زي ما انتوا عايزين حلوا زي ما انتوا دايرين، لكن احنا في النهايه بتاع المطاف انا جينا كل واحد يجيبوا ده وفعلا لما تم تعيين بتاع الراجل اللي قال لا دوبني انا سكنت الكابتن ورا الولد ده انا ما بقول هو اي حاجه، لكن خلينا بس احنا نشتغل يا اخي يزوركم داك امشي قول له هو معلومه انا لا خلاص تمشي معاه عشان نتكلم معاه. في النهايه بتاع المطاف حاصل الحاصل. عموما دي الوضع بتاع جنوب السودان هم بناوا زي ده اكيد it will come and bite them later. It is not something that هم بيعملوا للناس تانيين. It will come and bite them later. So أنا بجيب هنا تريزا. أنا really don't want to talk too much about this dance. فلان I know فلان ما بتغير حاجة. ناس واحد مؤامرة بينهم. لكن إن شاء الله مؤامرة بينهم يوصلوا للزرار الأخير. كلهم يستلموا ببعضهم وبعدين إحنا هنجي نتفرج. أقول كور خليه تقبل الحتة ده زي ما عينوا غيره بيشيلوا برا زي ما هو كان كده أمر لباقي الناس. أنا أتمنى إنه زول ده يبدأ ذاته مع أكول خور ده، لأنه أصلا هو بقى قادر يعمل تغيير في الجهاز ده هيلقى ناس كتار يعكسوا عشان الناس زي ما تقوم تعكسوا بدهم يفرضوا رأي بتاعهم. يفرضوا رأي بتاعهم بيكون ولا في مشاكل بين الناس. ده أوريدي صراع. فمبروك عليهم. ليه يستمروا؟ نحن يعني هنجي نتكلم في بعد كم زمن. أما الناس اللي بيتكلموا زول طيب والله كده ما يا زول سلطة بتاعنا. corrupts. Thank you so very much.
Yeah, شكرا كتير. أنا داير نقول just before I give this Manyang 3 طبعا this is the same Manyang اللي هنا ده كاتب في YouTube and now you can disappear. Media keep quiet because Akol Khor is not going to work anymore. So now you are going to create another problem of tribalism stuff. Who told you that Akol Khor is gone with that tribal national security bill? Yeah, Manyang. The national security bill is there to terrorize the people of South Sudan. If this is what you don't know, Akol Khor is gone to Warab. Let him go and clean up Warab. But the national security bill is still there for you. Some of you don't know the meaning of the state or the meaning of how the country should be governed. They are azmazat, the azmafzat nafsu. Anyways, Bulldozer, are you available or shall we give at Tilar? Although Tilar ja mutakhir Roma hidr zato kalam da ana قاعد هنا ساعتين. Bulldozer, go on.
Teresa.
اي بولدوزر تفضل. انا عشان ما ادري قفل اليوتيوب عشان ادري كلتا ونس يلا بقفل بقى.
اوكي انا ذاته زي كلام تجاوبني كانوا ما بجاوبني كتير. انا بس بقول I get the seat. First of all, let me greet you ونسلم لتلار وكلا نسلم لمستمعين كل التهد. And then let me go to the topic. Yes, the genesis of the conflict between Kiir and Akol removal of ISB, Internal Security Bureau. Miskila, a lot of things are going on. But the truth is, Taban Finas Gadin celebrate Monfekri Kalas Akol Khor Fat, Manato, everything will be fine. But the problem Ajama Miskila Ma Akol Khor Zat land. Personally, I see the problem is not Akol Khor, Miskila Zat Salfakir. The day that you guys hear that Salfakir is gone, They are human. Some of us will celebrate. Okay? Ata lo munuja fi bidalu, wallahi na bi celebrate awol. Lo kir kala sifat. Eda fat bes roa fi light wala zay kalam ta ben bit and bekelim gulu expired. If he is expired, I will actually celebrate it. Because they are all al miskala ta junub de kullu they are fakir. Ma wala munu kala far. You know. So Canada Nial Deng Del. Asa Nial Deng min bediro kadwen. Ladi Asa Deora Kala from nowhere is coming to talk. Yani they group to lock Kuluzatali. They ma wonusata leaders. These are the lock talk. They nas with Bugar wala tabele nama mo kulutin. Ulumon gadina mola device le new security. Direct.
Oh yeah.
Advice, someone there is not a device. Ode, I'm sure is going to be worse than Akol Khor. This guy is going to be worse than Akol Khor. Lo biga naze na sakwajwol yagija biga kun mazol de itum fikri what will happen. Akwajwol de itum lai no kan be de recycle okay for us recycle okay. Yani zaja la gino da wat fi gisim bes furuze ajereze furuze kemira al kutufi degi furu kubal zaman bito. I was even surprised when somebody sent me pictures with ajere video bit akwajwol ana gulu what? Who is this? Gulu das akwajwol ana gulu wow. Yani biga that's ze
Biga semin.
Uzol furu bes yani maya. So these kind of people yani from homeless to becoming security personnel. Wala into background education, wala into background security, wala into sunu yala gulo brasta kal security. Bisa kal sunu za lo dema kalamta wana wandel belet. O kalam dem daga jama been saying this for a long time ana gulo kuma ta kirde, do kuma ta nesibat, do kuma ta midbay, o do kuma bita Arafubadu bes. This has nothing to do with Zole knowledge and Bistakalo or Alabama. No. As long you are part of the midby, you become the part of the group. As long you are loyal, Aya Jeta Bamul Zema Kir Alumon Beagina Kir Didero, you are good to go. They to Gulubere Liberawe. Jurubin, Jais Nofuskum, for the dark days ahead of us. Some of us, we are ready to Aizaman Ali. Ben Bitana Gulia Simon, Robert Boot Bitak, go on the ground. My friend, I'm ready to tie my boot and go on the ground. And I do boot Jais, and I do Jerebandia Tamoy Jais. And I do Ajata Kulu Ajata Jes Vitakulu guide if you beg me to guide best Morobu to guide if this. Just waiting for the call. When I'm called, I just pick up my stuff and go. About finance del fikiri we are just talking in the media, we are afraid, and then they say come to Juba. Who are you to invite me to Juba? And when we go to Juba, it will be bulbul fitted sterat bitakon, including Ben bitakon. Wajama ya kalamu kelimukile. Sometimes I like Waniga. I like Waniga because Waniga zol bija faga jat fikidam tanas. Uma gitu sukalam. Lona Salfakir der dus ajat, der amul ajat with diplomats. Why not good day Waniga? Magala we zolo faga jat to best fikidam dance. As some of us who are not aware that now that Tumaini demand all the positions aliwani kelimde. Tarafe jarigini na daring to ajatari kamani gula assistant president, assistant vice president wala sunu. Who are you going to assist? Light Kirubin. And said kida jamada gul finance yani is just about the position. Like in nas we want peace. Peace doesn't. Peace of the Terega. Yeah, NASA, the parliament is getting fat and fatter. Because Gizidu, Girale Gidam. Oh, Ajereza to Ozara, Araba Kaman Ziada, because 2 ministers and 2 assistant ministers, deputy ministers. So this is going to expand and expand and expand. And then say Kalamta Ajama, this SNKD, we are the one actually making Salva Kiir to make things worse. Because Salva Kiir, when you give him that, he will not deny it. He will agree for you. And he will create fake positions. Fake positions are mind fogu kafahat. Mind powers that you have no voice. Let's create later position. They will, yes, you can be a deputy president. Tani kaman. And then body kumde. Lakin, at the end of the day, you will find yourself, you are not functioning. And then when you complain, you're already in. Awula jama Akol Khor de magira ma jerebito. It's not going with that national security bill. The national security bill is still there. Zola al-Jadid Gija Selim Ai Haja, or the new VIP prison Fajr Fiterkeka Brother Matthew, Fimal Bitakinak, Lisa Guide. Okay? Who are the VIPs? Madea Miskilain. I don't want their confidence. Who are the VIPs? Go to Kalam de Razak. VIP data Zudu. Ladi Tumbar. Mafi Jere. Mafi Malizol Bijere Fogo. Il best sijin. Nastanin Asade Akilitu Murta Ze Kalamta Dr. Albino. Dr. Albino Gulusun. Kuli aki nazde nagada aki lumon fi ajere fi Nairobi na base bodilo mon Merisa bodilo Malaya usunu kalama tel. Tuma ita zola kene fi East Africa tabar Malaya desunu. I don't want to explain to you. I will leave you the rest for you to finish it. Gulda aja go dile jamades and entertain them fi Nairobi na. Wita line single tanasi people everybody change say apach wall colors. Na school furu. Okay? So, they go worry later, soon. Ki worry no, belede, mafi tegerat basil. The only changes that will happen is when all of us and those of Jorokurtas put on our boots and go back again to liberate South Sudan for the second time. Musu zaman bitana ta ajirede ta price tag campaign. That time is over. Now we have to create another Anamar Bugulu or dark star campaign. We have to go for it again to liberate the people. Salfa Deki the Marshal. Whether you guys like it or not, Salfa is gone. It at least a give Kalamta Salfa, you are backward. Don't think about it. Yes.
Gurtaz is saying this time will be blue sky.
Wallah, we can make it a protest. We can go for it again. We can go back and do it for the second time.
Yeah.
It at least I'll give you Kalamta Salva Kiir de. Wallah, it's just it at least a backward. To me, Salva Kiir is not a problem anymore. Salva Kiir is gone. It's a gone case. Sita sure to allography like okay? Mamaru, I'm not wishing him anything bad, but this is the reality. Moinditaji dioperate, Moinditaji tokalas. Either he will come back or will come back in Sonduk Mamaru. Now, problem bitakum bikuni anas algijanya kam soltade. This is your big problem here. I solve in Sudan there solta. And this is where the real war is going to happen. Within SPLM, is going to be another big problem. Yana Daniel to mine bigger Usatomon Gitala Finuze, oh, there's Benas there Solta. Oh, Naswani Gaina, Guiding Besaki, Amol Entertainment, comedian, Sunusunuina. Dorde, Tabano Guloma Bisib Mahal Bito. And that's a good thing. Kilo discurated. Kilo discurated go it, you know. So as a kid as a Kalama Teresa Kelly Kibel, I agree with you, Teresa. These people are trying to create anything just to get rid of Waniga. As a kid part of the campaign Kutuna's low right for when that incident the Nimula Asil, Uluna Zelra went. Ulumon Rafi area bita vice president da. Manat they want to create that vice president and enemy guard for area bito. The enemy are living in Lobono. Lobono they went the Monday exactly Juko Kalas. So they are trying to accuse the vice president even. So Waniga Kelamuli Sabito Yomda Jamade Kander Samam Waniga. And I called some of the family members. I told them, tell Waniga when he travel on the plane, he should not eat anything or drink anything. Because Hayan as Ugandan or as Kenyan, SNB Sama Waniga, Fizamandak de Fitiara. Ode accurate information alana can ligo Fizamandak. Immediately I call. Ana call ana gulu warikum le Waniga, lo suffer Fizamano, lo rap Uganda, wala rap Kenya, kelima kulo ayaja Fitiara, u kelima surup ayaja Fitiara. Because these people, they are very dangerous. This is the truth, Jama. Jamade, they are very dangerous. They are trying to do anything to eliminate anybody albiga because stumbling block lomon. If they know Mark Terigamon be vitalite about, they will poison you just to get rid of you. They Terigal Jamad de Sakalimbo for Juba. Finance Rasulu for Israel, finance Rasulu for Russia. It's a normal training tajadel. Now, espele mafajesime espele ajama. This is a reality you have to put. As I mean, Fizama all this time, espele God without vision, without mission, without anything. Geribde morasul kiadat bitomon gules and kili 7 rat train nas for Uganda. Imagine kede. Nas rasules and ramulomo training with Uganda. Okay, what doctrine are you going to train these people with? They care that bit escalator training on for Uganda. Where with which kind of training there is on for Uganda? This is a very sad, and it is show that SPLA mind Ajetan. I said, get a white and challenge in it. What was the ideology they had been training for? What was the SPLA political ideology that they had been used during long years fighting with the different political regimes in the Sudan? Or they were mobs or others? For all these years ruling the country, the SPLA have no political vision or idea. What is it? What is in their manifesto? They are ruling the country. What is in their manifesto that they are ruling the country with? Or are we trying to confirm Professor Mohammed Magni statement claiming South Sudan, it is just a territory that had been handed over to bunches of criminals? AU inquiry on press conference launching minority report on South Sudan. So Kedezol de Kelim Kalam Sunu. Gulu South Sudan de is just a territory and was ended to criminals. Who are those criminals? Mayaude? Nasal Fakir, those are the criminals. Okay? Those are just the criminal. The country was handed over to them. And what do you expect to ask them? So people are actually confirming that South Sudan is just a territory. Now, Finance Taban, a lot of propaganda was taking place that Akol Khor declined to be a governor in Warab and all this Kalam Far. Lakin Kalam de Kulu Masa. On the October 5th, 2024, to the general public, dear all, subject statement denouncing that the newly appointed governor of Warab State, General Akol Khor, has declined the presidential appointment. As per the presidential decrees dated to Thursday, October 3rd, 2024, where the Director General of Internal Security Bureau, General Akol Khor Koch, was decreed out and got appointed as the governor of Warab State. Warab State Coordination Office in Juba has learned that some element took the media to the media platform to that General Akol Khor Koch, the newly appointed governor of Warab State, has declined to take over the position of the governorship of Warab State. Partaking to the first allegation, Warab State Coordination Office in Juba has strongly denounced this false information and is hereby notifying the general public that His Excellency General Akol Khor Koch is ready to take over the position of the governor of the governorship of Warab State upon his return from abroad. Regard Kiir Akol Malik, coordinator Warab State Coordination Office, Juba. Dugu Fogu Katimbito or sign Fogu and their telephone numbers in that press release statement. Taban Kalam de is just de kulu de and propaganda. Akol Khor ma apa position with a governorship. And this is what this guy just confirmed to us, that Kalamat al-Kulunas Gasma media day is just a rumors, but Akol Khor, when he come back, he will take over his position of governorship. Ajama, few idea can kill him that. Nas Fekirinu, taking Akol Khor out from national security and appoint him as the governor of the state is like a demotions, and now Akol Khor will be nothing and all that. Lakina der gulekum lana kaino is even a big promotion like Akol Khor, because Akol Khor is going to be in charge of the state and is going to do a lot of things independently within the state of Warab. When do Sultana beg their Deresulo Malaysia Bito or beg their organized Aya Jalo der Binab. Lo der Rijazatu, it will come back more stronger than ever before. So this is what you guys should worry. Okay? Mana kumaino like this is a demotion. Manatu Kalas Gura Kune governor, the governor Sakit. So no, this guy have a power in the state. For beg their Deresu, Lo Malaysia Bito Kufaya. Obamulo aya jalo there because who was in charge of his state. Ma fizoli not, who are not. Okay? Ata na sinyal deng delde, umon lumai nukwes, umon biga mabi kunendu, yani power of his state. Akol Khor will control the state. The rest of politicians that were up there, they will all run to Juba. Umon mabi geni fidakil wolaya. This is what they have to put in their mind. Because the guy is going to control the state, he's going to control the civilian, he's going to control Malaysia, al-Bidakil Walaya, and everything will be about him, Bidakil State. So, this is what you guys are supposed to worry about. Like, Kim Taban Finance, Mon before Green is all the Kalas in Tao, no, this guy is more dangerous now. This is what you guys have to put in your mind. The guy will be more dangerous because more power than the national security. Yes, national security can go alkan wodilo. Okay, ajat ogam magam sagze kalamta malungumta mao bisakal majat al kirgi wodilo talimata amul kido bamul. Now to Warab State, Warab State aban debele guru itam ada penogala talif biris. Okay, they according to the law of the state. It a belief there is more for Guleb. Almoim,
Yeah. bulldozer, shukran كتير. I just wanna appreciate all of you. طبعا انا هنا في بيسموه شنو، في يوتيوب. انا عشان درنك في اليوتيوب هسي بعد شوية كده يعني. وانا بطلب من الناس في اسم شنو، في يوتيوب ممكن to join me also in clubhouse. وروم فاضي طبعا، كان في زول دير يطلع فوق، دير يجي يونس، دير يجي يقول كلام. انا just hope اللي بيطلع عليه فوق بكون حضر كلام اللي انا قلته، presentation اللي انا عملته ده for uh, nearly 2 hours. انا قلت كلام كتير. انا دير زول يجي تعليم من النص، كلام سمعه من النص، ودير يجي يحكي لي قصص بتاع انا قلتها وانا ده. so ده نقطة أنا أقدر أوصله. وأنا شايف في طبعا في ناس جو فوق هنا. before I end أنا عشان قبل نسيت فيديو ده كنت أقدر نرفع فوق. I actually want to salute the National Salvation Front forces on the ground for their victory. Maybe some of you have seen the room that we opened yesterday, but just want to open this, play this video because I forgot to actually take it up. Yeah, there. نشغل شوي هسه. اوكي شباب ناس. معلش انا ما رفعت الفيديو ده هنا. Yeah, I want to say congratulations to the NAS forces on the ground, and this is how NAS work. We fight with the army. We fight. أنا بنشاكل مع عساكر، ما بنشاكل مواطنين. شو الناس اللي قاعدين يقتلوا المواطنين ده ميليشيات بتاع سيلفاكير ده شغل بتاعهم. So with that being said, يا جماعة, I want to salute you all, and I want to thank you also for attending the live video, and thank you for sharing this live video in YouTube here to your Facebook. Next time, each time when you copy the link, you just copy it and go and paste it in your page for Facebook or wherever. You leave it first to open, and then from there you can post it. أو بعدك بيفتح بخلي ناس تانيين شنو يجي واصلوا. وأنا بشكركم كتير ناس في يوتيوب. تعالوا you join us here in Clubhouse, and then maybe we'll continue for next 1 hour or 2 hours, and then we'll end there. شكرا جزيلا. ربنا يبارككم. Until then, bye bye.